It's Friday night in Central Texas. Time for another edition of Academy Bumblebee Football on SchoolboySports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford, brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Calvin Eschbaugh and Jason Martinez here in Lorena, Texas tonight. Jason, we're going to talk about tonight's game after a while, but before we get to that, give me a rundown, reminders of the highs and the lows. There are a lot more highs than there were lows last week against Salado, and what's going on in the rest of the district? I mean, Troy, sorry.
So you pulled a me.
I did.
I mean, like, I wanted to play Troy when we played Salado.
I was checking to see if you were paying attention.
I could have drifted off because the sun's only beating in my eyes right now, keeping me awake.
15, 20 minutes, it'll be down.
So once again, kind of a repeat of Salado. Really did a great job on the offensive side for sure. Started out kind of both teams kind of scoring similar, but we kind of just went out and ran away with it. Seems like we could have scored significantly more if we wanted to, put in some backups, did a little more conservative things. But once again, over 300 yards rushing. So that's 2 games in a row. Matter of fact, I had it as in Troy, speaking of Troy, I had us at 338 rushing for Troy. And then last week in Salado, and then last week against Troy, 339. So 330 yards.
Unbelievable.
On the ground 2 weeks in a row against some rival top teams that we've played for many, many years here in Academy. And I hope that continues again this Friday night up the interstate here in Lorena.
So last week the offense was absolutely marauding behind the Great Wall of Little River, and it was good golly Cavalli off to the races with.
Oh my goodness!
Now he didn't just have some power runs; he had quite a few bursts for like 15, 20, and a couple even longer than that. If you recall.
So he had a 14, 17, 22, 21, 42, 48. 58, so he had some big runs. Ended up having 253 yards rushing, so 9 yards in an attempt. Did have another fumble, so I'm sure they talked about ball security again. Because yes, we played great. We're 5-0, but as we're going to see tonight, and hopefully we come out victorious. But as we're going to see tonight, our schedule we've known is going to be getting more difficult. Definitely starting this week.
Now, fair point. He did have the fumble, but you and I have said already. This year, there are a lot of things the kids are doing well, the coaches are doing well. One of them is turnovers have been extremely limited. Penalties have been limited. Not zero, but limited compared to past years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We especially like the mental penalties of false starts, stuff like that. We had a couple early in the year, as you'd expect, first game or two, but definitely have cleaned that up. Troy had a whole lot of penalties. I think it's the most I've ever seen yardage-wise last week, but that was not us, and so we keep turnovers down and the mental mistakes down, and let our play kind of make the decision. That's kind of what we want to continue to do the rest of the year.
What about the rest of the district? What's happening?
So Cameron, Lorena beat Cameron 43-41.
That's a barn burner.
Yeah, in Cameron last week. So that was a big win for Lorena coming off of that. Cameron now they're off this week. So we do having a 7-team district. There's going to be a team off every week during the district play. And so Cameron's off. McGregor is playing at Troy, down the road from us. Right? We can almost probably see the lights from here. And then Rockdale is playing at Franklin.
Yeah, tough game at Franklin. But number one, for Lorena to win at Cameron, Cameron perhaps is down a little bit this year, but that's still a tough place to take a road win, isn't it?
Oh, and I'm not sure that Cameron is. I'm not sure that Cameron is down. I just think that Lorena's really good. Cameron. I think Cameron only has 2 wins, but they've played really good teams. I mean, we do have a common opponent with Cameron. Obviously, they played Lago Vista. They beat Lago Vista by 3 or 4 touchdowns.
Beat them like a drum.
Yeah, and early in the year, I think that was the second game of the year. But they played Belleville. They played China Spring. I think they played Waco, Conley.
All bigger
they
schools,
played bigger
tough
schools.
right.
And I mean, like for example, we know that China Spring is 2-time defending state champion. Of course, we scrimmaged them. But Waco Conley's in the top 10 in 4A. So yeah, they have they have the best. So right now, the leading gaining running back in all of the state of Texas. I think Cavalli. Speaking of Cavalli, I think Cavalli's like number 19.
Good golly, Cavalli as a sophomore
in the state of Texas, all divisions on ground yardage. But the kid from Conley is leading. He's got 1,500 yards or something like that already.
Now, I come up with my little nicknames, but clearly that's the strength of our team is our quarterback, our offensive line, and our starting running back. So
yeah, I think experience, is really the one thing that at our classification we don't always, as long as the camera's fine.
About had a crash here in the press box, but that's okay. He made a great recovery.
Hold on, you dropped the battery. Oh. Okay. Cavalli didn't get to play a lot last year because of
injury.
broke a foot or ankle, whatever he did. Injury kind of kept him out, but he did get on the field for a couple of games and then came in toward the end of the year a little bit in the playoff game. But just having a little bit of experience on varsity, and then obviously our offensive line been playing together. Our quarterback's been playing together out here for basically since for their entire high school career, and just that experience of not everything being a habit, the environment not affecting you. I mean, that's all cliche, but it's real, and definitely makes a big difference with that experience we have.
And, another thing I wanted to circle back to, you did mention that Cameron is off tonight, and next week we play a home game against Cameron back in John Glover. So do you think some of the Cameron coaches will be here scouting?
Well, it's possible, but, because of Huddle, and, back in the day where
some people may not know what Huddle is.
So Huddle's it's kind of an organization that is not – it's film sharing. You can – parents out there, y'all can actually buy, purchase a Huddle account. But
it's players, watching the game film that the coaches
the games films are like tonight. There'll already be game film available from every angle that Cameron can watch of this game. And so back in the day when you kind of had to ship VHS tapes down,
or physically meet a coach and hand off.
Meet them, those days are gone with digital. And so all the video is digital, and so it gets uploaded to the computer and online, gets posted. And Huddle just, it breaks it down like all the offensive plays, all passing plays. I would not doubt that there would be a Cameron coach or two here. It's possible. They're playing us next week. Now they've already played Lorena, so maybe it might be more advantageous if both teams were playing. But it's possible they're here.
But Rockdale plays Franklin, so Cameron still has to play both of those schools.
Yeah, and obviously Rockdale's their biggest rival. Battle of the Bell right down the street, and so so it's possible they could send somebody out there too.
Okay, it is what it is. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Title sponsors are McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing Systems. Apparently tonight, Schoolboysports.com is testing out a video feed through a YouTube site.
I think we're live on YouTube right now.
Supposedly. And if it doesn't work exactly right, please remember this is the first time they're doing it. You usually have to work out some tech bugs. And Jason and I have nothing to do with it. So we're just talking.
And we both can attest that we have faces for radio. So I'm glad that they don't have a camera.
Amen.
Pointing right at us right now. I'm not in a suit and tie like Tony Romo would be, but I could say, what do you think?
You're way smarter than Tony Romo.
I may go like, how about that, Jim, tonight, just so I can feel like Romo maybe.
1,000 things are going through my mind right now, and I won't say any of them. How about that? We're going to take a break, listen to some ads, and then be back with our interview with Coach Mullins. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Let me jump to the ad page here. We will be right back in just a minute.
A good roof is a worthy investment, and the right roofing company can make all the difference. Black Hill Roofing provides residential and commercial roofing services for all types of roofs with honesty and professionalism. Black Hill Roofing is a preferred contractor for comprehensive roofing systems across Central Texas, and they will work with your insurance company to help things go smoothly. Customer satisfaction is their priority, and roof warranties are offered. Call today for your free inspection at 1-800-931-1962 or visit them online at blackhillroofing.com. Since 1947, McGuire Tire has been serving Central Texas. With locations in Belton and Temple, McGuire Tire can handle it all. From lawnmowers to commercial trucks, from agricultural tires to service trucks to minor mechanical work, McGuire Tire is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Located at 603 South 1st in Temple and 103 Lake Road in Belton, McGuire Tire can get you rolling again.
Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Pregame show also sponsored by Johnson Brothers Ford. Once again, sitting down with head football coach Mark Mullins. Coach, thank you for taking some time to be here with us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Last week, our first district game was a home game, a 49-21 win over the visiting Troy Trojans. Congratulations, getting that first one on your belt has got to feel pretty good, right?
Yes, it did. Thank you very much. Yeah, it did feel good. You know, we were excited about the whole week about playing them, but I tell you what, a team like Troy always made me nervous. You know, I mean, they're going to be well coached by Coach Brashears, and they came in and you know, we were able to handle business.
Okay, I'm just going to interject right there. You're a football coach. Every team makes you nervous, doesn't it?
Every team does.
There you go. Okay, let's just go on the record.
That one made me really nervous this week because, again, like I said, it's the first district ball game. It's homecoming. You know, I mean, there could have been a ton of distractions, and our guys focused, and we made it through.
All right, a little tough early. We had a fumble, we had to punt, and Troy had a touchdown in between those two things. Are you happy with the way your team responded?
Absolutely. You know, we talk about adversity all the time. You know, overcoming bad things, and I mean, it's not the end of the world. You know, we didn't. The good thing about our group is we didn't panic. You know, and so we were able to keep our focus, and you know, keep our head on our shoulders, so to speak. But you know, just proud of the way we responded, and I think we responded in a good way.
All right, our fumble on the first possession was Cavalli Neely just straight up getting stripped, and I got to say, quality play by the Troy defense. But the newspaper the next day quoted Cavalli saying it just really made him mad, and he really responded well to that. Did you see him mad about that on the sideline, like in a good way? Was there a conversation you had with him? Or?
Yeah, I mean, he came up, and it was.
That was Marazing once again. Cavalli Neely, like you said, 26 rushes, 244 yards. That's 9+ yards per carry. He had 2 rushing, 1 receiving TD. Casey Maraz, once again, as you and I just talked about, didn't have a whole lot of attempts, but very, very efficient. 11 out of 15, 142 yards, 3 rushing TDs, 1 passing. Josh Mann with the TD catch. Just massive production from Marazing offense. The lineman, Adam Cadell, with a Wildcat formation 2-point conversion run. Who drew up that play, Coach?
Well, we've been drawing it up, and actually Coach Montalvo came up with it a little bit, you know, and he sold me on it, and I said, all right, let's do it. And it was an opportunity, you know, if they were overloading one side, we knew that we could. And Adam is one of our best players, you know, on the offensive line. He's really fast, and we have a lot of confidence in him. And so we gave Casey the green light, and he called it, and next thing you know, they're in. The good news is our offensive linemen were so excited that an offensive lineman got to score because you don't see that very often.
Yeah, they were happy for their mate, and also, like you and I talk about each week, that's another thing on film the opponent's got to think about.
That's exactly right.
Okay, I did tell you last week I coined the term it's Marazing for our offense, and I came up with another one this week. You know, there's the Great Wall of China. We have the big wall of Little River. Of course, that's our offensive line, just dominant. Now, I need to come up with something for Cavalli Neely also. I'm open to suggestions.
Oh,
got any ideas?
I have no idea, but I tell you what, whatever it is, it'll stick.
All right. One thing that was not so Marazing, Casey did have a great TD run late in the first half, literally bowled over a defender at the goal line. I think Casey may have said a few words to him, picked up a little penalty. What happened after that?
He did, and we addressed it. You know, we also had other penalties. You know, and that's not typical of our football team, and that's not what we stand for. You know, and we talk about discipline all the time, and discipline is not, in my definition, is not punishment. Discipline is a change in behavior, and so we changed that behavior today.
Yeah, Jason and I were saying on the radio, it's kind of hard for us to be upset with Casey because he did have a Marazing run to bowl over that dude at the goal line, but still,
you know, we put our defense kind of in a bad situation before halftime, and we, you know, explained that to him, and I mean, we moved on. So.
Yeah, and then Troy got a score, and they also got the ball to start the second half. So we did kind of wonder about the momentum, but your defense pulled the momentum back to our side, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they played very well. Defense played very well, and I know it felt like, you know, that they were getting beat up a little bit and stuff like that, and they were hitting some big down plays, but you know, we overcame that too, and our defense, I mean, they've done a phenomenal job all year long. I think we're only giving up 21 points per game, and I think we're averaging 44, so if that keeps happening, we'll take that.
Yeah, defense, that was my next point here. They did give up some big plays, but they also made big plays. They forced some turnovers, punts, turnover and downs. As you said, limited Troy to just 3 scores. But you already said the effort on defense was there, and it was very positive.
Yeah, and so, you know, we talk about from 20 to 20. there's a lot of things offenses can do from the 20-yard line to the other 20-yard line. But once you get inside that red zone, if you can really lock them down, I mean, they're running out of real estate. If they can, if you can lock them up and do some things like that, it makes it very difficult for them.
All right, I got to throw in one little thing I read online. The I'm from Florida, Miami Dolphins fan. They put 70 on the scoreboard last weekend. So they were bragging, the Dolphins were, that they scored 130 points in the last 3 games. Well, the Academy Bumblebee scored 149 in the last 3 games. Yeah. So what do you think? You're better than the Dolphins, right?
No, I don't know. He's way smarter than me. I think he went to Yale or Harvard or someplace like that, and so – I'm an Aggie, so we're not real smart anyway. But we can barely add. We can barely add, but it's okay.
You're doing a great job, and yes, I'll say it. You're better than the Dolphins right now. All right. Congratulations again, winning that first district game. Any injuries coming out of that game?
No, actually, we came out injury free. I mean, everybody, no one's 100% right now. I mean, we're all, coaches included. We're hovering about 85%, but everybody else is too. But no significant injuries.
All right, you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. You got to move on to the next one. Second district game on the road to face a very tough team, the Lorena the Lorena Leopards. Yes, that's my bias coming out from watching them in the past. This will be a very tough contest, correct?
It will be. I mean, this will probably be our biggest challenge of the year so far. Nothing against our other opponents, but I mean, everybody knows about Lorena. I mean, state champs a couple of years ago. I mean. And so they're gonna be excited to play us. We're excited to play them, and I think it may be one of those district matchups. We talked about our district being tough every week, and it is tough every week. I mean, Troy's a tough opponent, Lorena's a tough opponent. The further down we get with Rockdale and McGregor and Cameron and Franklin, I mean, it's going to be a challenge every week. But I'm excited for our guys this week. I think they're really focused. Probably more than they have been in the past, and I think we're ready to send a message to the rest of the district.
I was going to say, it's going to be a tough game for them,
it will
too.
Be. Very physical.
All right, Lorena comes into this game 3-2, but as you're just alluding to, don't let that record fool you. They are tough as nails. Last week they won a shootout on the road at Cameron, which is a tough place to win, 43-41. What did you see on film out of that game or out of their offense in general?
Well, I mean, their offensive line is very good. Their defensive line is good. And I say that every week, it sounds like, but again, it is, and their secondary is challenging. Their quarterback, number 11, he's a great player. Number 2 is probably one of their best players. And right now they're kind of playing without their so-called star that signed at Baylor, or he's committed to Baylor, Porter. Don't know if he'll be back for this game for us. And they lost their running back early in the season. And so, I mean, they've been hit by the injury bug. But there's no excuses for us. We're still going to go in and give them their best challenge.
That's football. That's sports.
That's life.
That's just life sometimes, right? So, all right. Thank you, Coach. We're rooting for the Bees, praying for no injuries out there for either team. Anyone out there you want to give a shout-out to?
I'd like to give a shout-out to our band, Miss Jennifer Essery. She does a great job with them. I know they had a competition on Saturday. But, I mean, I tell you what, they do a great job. They've tacked on our new Womp Womp song for this year, and I love it. It gets the crowd going, and it gets our student population going. But she does a great job with that group, and I couldn't be more happy to have them on our side.
Coach, thank you for your time. Pre-game show sponsored by Johnson Brothers Ford. Also want to thank our title sponsors, Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Be right back with a few messages, the national anthem, and then the opening kickoff.
There's nothing like watching and supporting Central Texas athletics, and Johnson Brothers Ford is excited and proud once again to support all of our local teams. Johnson Brothers has been actively involved with Central Texas athletic programs for over 30 years, and we respect the amount of time, energy, and training it takes to be a champion. Johnson Brothers Ford wants to wish all of the Central Texas teams a successful season. Johnson Brothers Ford Lincoln, I-35 and Temple under the big American flag.
If you haven't had your auto insurance premiums reviewed in the last 2 years, it's time to call Winkler Insurance. With some of the lowest rates in Central Texas, we are saving customers hundreds of dollars. Winkler Insurance has proudly served Central Texas families since 2006. Call us for a quote on your home or auto policies at 771-5600 or visit our website at winklerinsurance.com. Honest, friendly, no nonsense. That's Winkler Insurance.
Pre-game show brought to you by on schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Brought to you by Johnson Brothers Ford. Calvin Eschbach and Jason Martinez. We are now live once again in Lorena, Texas. Lorena Leopards hosting the Academy Bumblebees Jason, I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt again. We're 5-0, and I'm wearing this shirt. What are your thoughts going into this game? Not about my shirt, about the game.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So like Coach said, we're averaging 44 points a game. Yards of offense. They're averaging about 470 yards of offense a game, and so if you look at the statistics, it looks like the over under should be around 80 points. So I think we're probably either in for a defensive struggle.
No,
6-3. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I think both teams will. I would be surprised. And obviously I want to be surprised if we hold Lorena, to I would say 28 points. I think you're going to have to score over 30 to win this game for sure, and maybe over 40.
I think you have to go over 40 to win.
You
this
may
game.
have to go over 40.
What's your over under?
So I did contemplate this. 80 points. Like Las Vegas would probably go bankrupt if they made over unders 80 on football games a lot of times, and so I'm going to say 73.5.
Write that down. 73.5.
73.5
OU
is my over-under for the ball game. I'm hoping that we're on the upper end of that. So maybe something like 45 to 26 or something like that.
On paper, going into this game, these two teams look very evenly matched. Really a 50-50 toss-up. It could go either way in my mind.
Yeah, and not only is it the yardage and the points that are so close, it's also the way that we do it. Mm-hmm. Both teams are pretty balanced, have a lot of weapons on the outside, a very strong running game. Not only is Cavalli, and also Casey for that matter, can break plays, but they're also strong and always falling forward. And if you know anything about Lorena for the last, I'd say 6, 8, 10 years. Very powerful offensive line, very powerful running game, and can throw the ball. They have skill in the quarterback in the backfield, but then also skill outside. And so we talked about last week, Troy getting some plays on us on the offensive passing game. Troy threw the ball, I think, 38 times or something like that, which is probably the most I've ever recorded on the stats for us as a team. And we gave up a lot of yardage through the air, but we did not give up a lot of points. And so, the way that the game is played, both in high school, college, NFL these days, the offenses are so complex and so the quarterbacks are so well coached and read things so well. It's just hard to be the defensive teams of the old. I mean, I like shutouts. I'm a defensive-minded person. I love playing defense. But I think, giving up 3 or 4 touchdowns is probably a good day defensively, which used to that you'd be crazy to say that.
Lorena Leopards, interestingly, have a human tunnel of fans that their players just came through to go line up inside the inflatable. Now the smoke is coming out of their inflatable. Academy Bumblebees just finished warming up in the opposite end zone. They're huddling before they go into their inflatable. And the Lorena Leopards now are going to take the field wearing their home red jerseys, white pants, and black helmets. Academy Bumblebees wearing road white jerseys, green pants, and white helmets. Jason, just exciting times here. Now, you mentioned good golly Cavalli, a running back that's putting up great yards, but when he needs a breather and comes out of the game, not a big drop-off when backup Brian Grissom goes in.
Brian Grissom is, you could say definitely strong. Brian gets up in the hole. He is like the first down getter. I think even in short yardages, we might see him as the year continues because he hits the hole really hard, fights for in, and always falls forward, too.
And he's been falling forward also, yes.
We're blessed.
So, all right. Looks like the Academy Bumblebees is about ready to come out of their inflatable. Then I'm assuming we'll go right to the national anthem. So we'll take a break when we hit the national anthem. The kicking game, Jason.
Yeah.
We did struggle on kickoff coverage a little bit last week. And I'll tell you, when I went to practice on Monday to tape the interview with Coach Mullins and also what we're going to hear at halftime from our seniors, they were actively working on that. And they had some new wrinkles they're throwing in there. And, of course, I'm not going to say because I know the Lorena coaches are listening to us trying to get insider information.
Right.
And I shan't give it to them.
4 minutes before the game. You can always tell what I won't say always, but a lot of times you can tell how big the game is. I can tell you that I officiated for a long time and blessed to have one of the best referees in Central Texas doing our game today. So.
One other point I want to make, number 81, Elijah Levon had made some great plays earlier in the season for the Bees. Well, he missed last week because he was out on concussion protocol. I've been told he's definitely playing again tonight. He's on the sideline right now with his teammates in full uniform. So, Elijah, great player. Hopefully, he'll have a great game against Lorena Leopards. Looks like, are we about to do the national anthem?
They're waiting for our fight song to stop, and
we'll take a break for that, and then we'll be back right after that with the coin toss. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford.
Hey, I'm Jackie, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken. It is golden brown, so juicy, so delicious. It's the perfect savory start to my day.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Start your day with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
Nothing goes with great sports like great food, and Green Sausage House in Zobsicville is the place that Central Texans go to get it. Whether it's a kolache or cinnamon roll for breakfast, a sausage burger for lunch, or some of their wide selection of meats and cheeses for dinner, Greens is sure to have something for everyone. Stop by and see them on Highway 53 in Zobsicville the next time you're in the area. Green Sausage House, a Central Texas tradition.
Titan Machine and Design has been providing quality work for over 15 years. Owned and operated by Ross and Sarah Schultz, Titan provides production and job shop machining. Whether you are a big corporation or an individual with a small project, Titan can help you. The shop features both CNC and manual equipment, so if you want it done right the first time, call Titan Machine and Design at 254-773-1110 or come visit them at 2507 West Adams Avenue in Temple. Slip away to the islands.
Academy Bumblebee Football brought to you by McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing Systems. Pregame show sponsored by Johnson Brothers Ford. Jason, it looks like the American flag, they're having a little trouble getting it up. Are they intentionally going half-mast there?
I was wondering if there is a reason to be at half. It might be.
I did not watch the news today, so if there is, I didn't know. But
and if anybody knows, you can let us know and we'll announce it. But
the point I want to make is the flag is just hanging straight down there. Zero wind.
Very little wind. You can see on top of the press box over there. A light south wind, but it won't play any impact in the game.
Clear skies and cool temperatures relative to what we had in the summer. So temperature not a problem at all. Captains for the Bees, number 6 is Tomasic, 21 Zane Clark, 9 is Tyler Burnett, and who is at 82 is Lucas Sanderson, our kicker. They're at midfield right now for the coin toss. Everybody's studying intently to see what will happen, and I wonder if we win the toss, if the coach will take the ball again with a trick play.
That's a good question. I was wondering the same thing.
And the white hat will turn to Academy. We won the toss, and we've elected to defer. So we will go on defense first. And let's see which sides of the field.
Yeah, we'll kick with the wind from the south.
Kicking from the south. If you've been here in Lorena, the scoreboard is in the south end zone. So Academy will be kicking off with the scoreboard to our backs. The sun is completely set now, not a factor. You'll be happy to know, Jason, I no longer have the sun staring us in the face.
We can actually act like we can see. A couple of things. One, national anthem, I say it a lot. It's my favorite thing. But I want to shout out to any of our either veterans or current servicemen or women serving. If you're listening, we always appreciate your service to our country and keeping us safe and allowing us to do the things that we do.
All right, we've got 5 officials. They just huddled at midfield. I agree. Shout out to our servicemen and women for sure. Ready for a Green Sausage House kickoff. And, Jason, as I said, we did work on this during the week, so let's see what new wrinkle we may have come up with.
Well, obviously, it could be anything from personnel, changing positions, obviously how we kick it, where we kick it. But, yeah, definitely it wasn't just last week. Over the last couple of weeks, we've had some coverage, loss of contain, reversing the field and the receiver and losing contain on the backside. Obviously, Lorena saw that on film. But hopefully we made some adjustments and we can get down there and get them before they get any decent field position.
So who do we have teeing the ball up here?
Hard to see the numbers, folks out there, a little bit.
That's 85. Liam McCall, a sophomore.
Yep.
Jason, if Lucas Sanderson is out there in the field, this is going to be our trick play kickoff.
He's not, that I can see. This is Liam McCall. He's a kicker as well.
He is pointing to the Lorena sideline. And, yes, this is our trick play. Multiple people shifting sides. Lucas does a dribble, onside kick attempt up in the air, but Lorena grabs the ball, drops it down. Smart play by the Lorena up man at the Lorena 46-yard line.
I think you talked about in the pregame, I don't know if it was when we were on or not, them having a large receiving tight end maybe. I think that was him. Number 18 looks like a big person.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the ball went straight to him. It took a big hop, but because he's like 6'4", 6'5", he didn't even have to jump, and it went right to him. So
great attempt on the onside kick in the opening. Did not work for the Bees. That's okay. 1st and 10, Lorena at the 46. They're all spread out with 3 to the right. Tight end going to be in motion, set up on the right. Running back out to the left side, now an empty backfield. Quarterback will take a snap. He's going to run to the right, go up the middle off the right side, and he's going to pound forward for about 4 or 5 yards on the keeper.
Yeah, just almost like a wildcat to the right. I'm guessing that's the quarterback, but his direct snap to him and a 4 yards over back tackle. Good job by the defense. They're gang tackling, but they did get 4.
Yeah, great point. That may not have been the regular quarterback. That may have been a running back direct snap to him, which looks like the case. Lorena, 2nd and 6. Ball's right at midfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback with a single back next to him hands it off to that back, and he's going to break it out to the right side, up the right sideline. He gets enough for first down before he's pushed out of bounds at the Academy 40. So back-to-back running plays pick up a first down for Lorena.
That's going to be a gain of 10. That was the running back, so the initial play was to the running back, a direct snap. That was a handoff to him, and he gains 10 for a first down. They're inside B territory at the 40.
So 1st and 10 for Lorena at the Academy 40. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback will take a snap. He's dropping straight back. He's looking to his right. He's under some pressure. He's going to be sacked back at the Academy 48-yard line. So a great loss on the sack by the Bees.
Trying to get a number there. I think that's
a loss of about 8, so it's going to be 2nd and 18 back at the 48. And Lorena will have 2 to the left.
It's Braden Ringgold, I'm pretty sure, on that loss.
Quarterback's going to toss it to the right, and running back's going to go to the right, up the right sideline, gets pushed out of bounds. No, he's still on his feet, cuts it back toward the middle, and he's going to get about 7 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 11. So that sack hopefully was a drive killer for Lorena. 3rd and 12, ball about the 42-yard line. Line to gain is the 30.
Pretty fast pace here for Lorena. Looks like they're slowing down a little bit here on this 3rd and 12, getting a play call in.
Now they're going to have 2 receivers to the left, single running back behind the quarterback. He will give it to that running back running off the left side. Bees are trying to chase him down, and he's only going to gain 2 or 3 yards, bringing up 4th and long. But, Jason, it's a point on the field. The line of scrimmage is at the 30.
That was Tyler Burnett, our on the tackle. We thought it looked like a penalty down there, but
39.
It was a towel that came down. So that's going to be a gain of 3. It's going to be 4th and 9.
But this is probably –
it's no man's land. Yeah,
so
they're going to go for
punt.
it.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback is sharing the play with his lineman. He's going to drop back to –
Man, that tight end is a big guy.
Pistol depth.
Oh
and the Bees jump offside. Ball's on the ground, so that is going to be a fumble recovered by the Bees, but that's going to be an encroachment penalty against the Bees. That'll mark off 5 yards against Academy.
That's those mental mistakes that that's when there's a captain's out there's got to be telling our guys
don't jump.
It's 4th down. They're just going to try to make us jump to get free 5 yards. I mean, it's 4th and 9.
Now 4th and 4.
There's a big difference in that play call. Goodness.
Yeah, that opens up a lot more for them. 4th and 4 at the 34. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Lorena. Quarterback will get a snap, give it to the running back. He's going to go up the middle, breaks 1 tackle.
Get him down,
He's
short.
Close.
He's short.
Oh, it depends on where they spot the
short.
ball.
His knee was down.
Awfully close.
He gained 3.
He looks short where the
he gained
Stripes
3.
is walking up the field.
He gained 3. It's short.
At the 31-yard line is what I'm seeing.
Thankfully, they already pointed our way.
Have they? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we already get the ball in.
So that will be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, thankfully with that penalty wasn't 4th and 3. It left it 4th and 4, and they only gained 3. So Bees will take over at their own 31. No score, 9:15 to play in the first quarter. Bees take over for their first possession.
Bees first a turnover on downs on Lorena's first possession, and that sack was a huge play. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Neely in the backfield next to Miraz. Now he's going to go in motion out to the right. Miraz in an empty backfield. He gets a snap and a quick throw out to his left, caught at the 35. Can't tell by who, but it's a good quick.
It's going to be Zane Clark.
Quick hitter.
Gain for 5, just a quick hitter out there, right? It's almost like a wide throw. So quick pass out to Clark, gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
That was an all-county surveying first down for the Bees after the turnover on downs by Lorena. Now Academy will have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Neely deep in the backfield behind Miraz. Gets a snap, gives it to Neely up the middle. He's going to spin away from one tackler and gain maybe 2 or 3 on the carry.
Good job by Cavalli. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, but like you said, he put a spin move on, fell forward. So gained, looks like 3. Going to be 3rd and 2.
45.
No, 3rd and 3. Sorry, gain of 2. 3rd and 2.
This is
3.
very early in the game, but a big third down here. 45, Landon Stewart comes in the game to be a tight end on the left. Second tight end in the game, Tomasic on the right. Single receiver split out wide right, and we have 2 running backs in the backfield flanking Miraz, Clark and Neely. Miraz gets a snap, fakes the handoff to Neely. He's going to roll out and throw the ball to a wide-open Zane Clark in the flat. He gets across midfield for an all-county surveying first down to the Lorena 47-yard line.
It's going to be a gain of 15. Just a really, really simple kind of crossing route there, a little short out. Gets open in the zone. Catch it, get upfield, get a first down. Gain of 15.
Well, Zane Clark went one way, and Neely went the other way. The fake handoff was to Neely, and the defense had to just keep their eye on Neely for that extra second in case he did get the handoff. And then Clark was wide open in the flats to the right. All-county surveying first down for the Bees. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Same formation. Miraz keeps it, fakes the handoff to Neely. Miraz finds a hole. He's down to the 40. The ball came out, but he recovered it again.
Bounced right to him.
Yeah, bounced right back to him, down to about the Lorena 37 or 38-yard line on the keeper by Miraz.
Yeah, zone read there, and I think he has the option to give it to Cavalli or keep it by what happens on the backside defensive end, and great decision keeping it there because Cavalli had somebody right on him. Good. Oh, I was going to say, I thought it was 9. Yeah,
the guy doing the down, 2nd and 1,
yeah,
he didn't care to be in the right spot. Bees are all spread out again with Neely in the backfield next to Miraz. Casey will get the snap. Give it to good golly Cavalli up the middle, gets an all-county surveying first down across the 35 down to about the 34.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 4 there. First down, keep the drive going. Pretty balanced attack so far. A couple of runs, a couple of passes. Most importantly, a couple of first downs.
So, that one sack that Lorena gave up that killed their drive, that just shows you a turnover, a penalty, a sack is going to be huge in this game, every possession. Bees all spread out once again. Give to Neely again up the middle, finds a crease. He's going to be across the 30 down to about the 28, 29-yard line.
Whoa.
What? Did the flag come out or something?
Well, they threw one of our players like 30 seconds after the play.
Lorena did.
Yeah.
But no flag came out. Okay.
It might have been a little bit of acting. I didn't see it. But a gain of 5, and we're 2nd and 5.
At the 29. Clock is running 6:22 to play in the first quarter. Scoreless so far. Bees on the move. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They're stacked up on each side. Single running back in the backfield. Give it to Neely again. Finds a bit of a hole. Good golly, Cavalli gets another first down across the 25. Jason's grinning at me like I'm not sure if he thinks it's funny or he's like, Calvin, stop doing that.
It's going to be 3rd down and just probably about a foot.
Just a hair. Chuck Luco, I'm sorry, just a hair short of the first down. We're going to get it on this play.
RG Financial scoreboard update. CTCS lead or is behind Dominic 7-6 in the first quarter.
Miraz gets a snap, gives it to Neely again, finds enough of a crease down to the 20-yard line, maybe the 21. That will be an all-county surveying first down on the run.
Lorena's a good team, and so, we're not having those 7, 8, 9-yard runs, but still 3, 4, 5.
3 first downs, 8 runs, 2 passes. Yep. Great mix once again.
And, no negative plays. And so let's keep that continuing. No penalties here. Keep moving the ball forward.
1st and 10 at the 20. Miraz is going to get a snap. He's going to give it to Neely. He does not find much of anything. Maybe he got a yard. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, they kind of blew that one up there. It looked like a little trap, and I don't know if our linemen got their feet tangled up. But there were three. Our guard, center, and guard were kind of all in one little spot, and Cavalli really had nowhere to go. So no gain, maybe a gain of a foot, but a 2nd and 10.
All right, at what point do you say we're in field goal range?
We're going to score a touchdown.
Okay, thank you. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, kneeling in the backfield next to Miraz. Miraz gets a snap, fakes the handoff. He's dropping straight back, looking up the field. Now he's going to step up in the pocket, break a tackle. He's on the run to the 20, to the 15. Casey Miraz down inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. All County surveying 1st down for the Bees. Great run there by Casey, a Mirazing run.
Yeah, I think there might have been some miscommunication, and it looked to me like Casey was expecting a different route because he was looking out toward the Lorena sideline, and we had no receivers out there, so was able to tuck it, obviously use his legs, get a 1st down, 1st and goal Bees at the 8.
We're all spread out, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1st and goal. Miraz gets a snap. Gives it to Neely, who kind of stumbled. Oh, that was awkward on his leg. I hope he gets up okay. He is grabbing that right knee, but he stands up quickly. He's just kind of stretching it out there.
Well, there's going to be a loss of 2 there. Yeah, he tried to jump cut, and it looked like his leg just kind of folded up underneath him, but he's still in the game, so healthy. That's the most important. But we did lose 2 there.
2nd and goal at the 10. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs in the backfield flanking Casey Miraz. He gets a snap. Fakes the handoff. Casey keeps it run to the right side. He gets down to about the 6 or the 7, so he picked up just a few, bringing up 3rd and goal.
Got tripped up there. It looked good there for a second, like he might be able to break it into the goal line, but got tripped up, only gained 3. Big play here, 3rd and goal from the 7. You kind of wonder, is there somewhere if we get inside the 3 or so, do we go for it on 4th down? But we'd really like to score here on 3rd.
Rogers is not playing tonight, so Matt Baumfock sent me a text that we're doing a good job. So let's say, Matt, we need a raise. 3rd and goal at the 6. Casey Miraz has one man coming in motion now set up. Casey's going to roll to his left. He's looking to throw. He's under some pressure, stepping up, throws it to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Wide open in the end zone. Is that Vince Williams? I think. Touchdown for the Academy Bumblebees. That's a Capital Farm credit touchdown for the Bees.
Yeah, once again, just that maturity and experience of Casey. He gets down, the pocket kind of collapses around a little bit, and he steps up, gets away from the pressure, but doesn't put his eyes down. Looks up, Vince coming across, helping his quarterback out, wide open, touchdown in the corner for Bees.
Caden Berry's our snapper. Casey Miraz is the holder. Lucas Sanderson lining up to kick in a traditional formation. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and high. Kick is through. Academy Bumblebees now leads 7-0 with 3:12 to play in the 1st quarter. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Bahama Bucks. From irresistibly delicious
had compared to the last game or 2.
So our failed attempt at an onside kick, not so good to start the game. Everything after that, Academy's done great. Lorena 1st and 10 at 32. They're all spread out. Quarterback a quick throw to his left, caught in the backfield up the left sideline. And he keeps on his feet up the left side, across midfield, the 40, down to the 30. He's off to the races. And that is a Lorena touchdown pass on the first play after the kickoff. Wow.
So that was a very simple, just throw out they had us outnumbered out here. I think we were in like a 2-deep zone, and so we only had one person short. They had 2 receivers out here on the numbers, and they just pitched it out there like just a straight hitch play, and he was able to get a block and then use the speed down the sideline for a 68-yard touchdown.
3:08 to play in the first quarter. Lorena with a quick, long touchdown pass to start their second possession. They're in a traditional PAT formation. Snap, hold, and the whistle is blowing because somebody either moved or jumped offside. False start against Lorena. That's going to push them back 5 yards.
Man, that kind of put a shock in the system of
I think
of everybody in the stadium
on both sides. Yeah,
because it's kind of sullen over here a little bit all of a sudden. We were obviously very excited with the great drive we had.
Okay, now the ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the ball game is now tied 7-7 with 3:08 to play in the first quarter. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Hey, this is Chase Bowers from Temple Bible Church. I hope you're having a great time listening to high school football here in Central Texas. We would love for you to join us at TBC Sunday mornings, 9:30 and 11 a.m. as we have worship, dive in the Word to grow in knowing Jesus together. You're always welcome at Temple Bible Church.
And Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing Systems. Jason, I feel like it's my fault for jinxing us there. I had just said how things were going so great for Academy, and then, boom, they hit us with a long touchdown pass.
It was one of those plays that it seemed so
innocuous.
That's the right word. And, it's like, okay, we're going to give up 7 or 8 yards. We're going to knock them out of bounds. It'll be second and short. And it was kind of slow developing, but we just weren't able. The lead blocker did a good job of keeping us off of him, and then once he got past us, he used speed, and we were not able to catch him. So quickly it's 7-7 after a sustained drive for the Bees. Lorena goes 68 in one play, and we're tied 7-7.
Javion White, Cavalli Neely, and Zane Clark back deep for the Bees. Our up men are staring at that football looking for some chicanery here from Lorena. But their kicker is lined up as though he's going to kick it deep. He's approaching the ball, and it's a very high, relatively short. Cavalli Neely is going to catch it at the 19. He's going to try to go up the middle, fakes one guy out across the 30. Cavalli Neely out to about the 36-yard line will be 1st and 10 for the Bees.
Yeah, good move there by Cavalli. Decent field position for the Bees. Able to make a couple of guys miss and then finish off the run like always and fall forward. Bees will take over at 36. 3:03 to play in the first quarter. 7-7 here in Lorena.
Man, I was all pumped up about that 7-0 lead, and boom, they were knocked back quickly. All right, Academy Bumblebees, time to respond. We will have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. A tight end on the right, single back in the backfield next to Mraz. Man in motion, going to give it to Neely. He's going to bust off the right tackle across the 40. Good job, Neely. He's across midfield into Lorena territory for an all-county surveying first down.
Yeah, a gain of 15 there. Broke an arm tackle probably a yard or two after passing the line of scrimmage. And then
man in motion, going to give it to Neely. He's going to bust off the right tackle across the 40. Good job, Neely. He's across midfield into Lorena territory for an all-county surveying first down. Williams and St. Clark to the right. Single receiver to the left. Neely in the backfield behind Mraz. Tomasic going to move from left to right, set up on the right side. Neely also now shifts over to the right side. Mraz gets the snap, quick throw towards, I think that's Tomasic. He's going to get maybe 2 yards. Yes,
yeah, it kind of slipped down. He tried to cut up the field, caught it a little short out, like a line of scrimmage route there, and probably would have got another couple yards, but slipped as he tried to cut it up the field, fell down, only gained 1, 2nd down and 9 from the Lorena 48.
So Academy now will have 2 receivers to the left. Who's that widest receiver on the left?
Maybe Josh Mann?
Probably Josh Mann, right. Correct. Now here's Vince Williams in motion behind Mraz. He's going to go to the left side of the field, fake the handoff again. Casey's going to throw it deep up the middle of the field. Josh Mann wide open, catches at the 10. There's nobody there. Capital Farm Credit touchdown pass on a blown coverage by the Lorena Leopards.
I mean, there was no one there. wide open by 20 yards, and perfect throw. Josh focuses on that ball, doesn't take it for granted, brings it in, long touchdown from 48 yards.
And the Great Wall of Little River gave Casey plenty of time to throw, set up, and Casey already threw deep up the middle of the field. Josh Mann wide open, catches it at the 10, there's nobody there. Capital Farm Credit touchdown pass on a blown coverage by the Lorena Leopards.
There was no one
the
there.
10 as
wide open by 20 yards.
Caden Berry with a good snap,
throw.
good hold.
Josh
Kick is up, it looks good, and the officials say it is good. Academy now leads 14-7 with 2:26 to play in the first quarter. Schoolboysports.com powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Sting 'em, bees! This is Chuck Luco, president of All County Surveying in Temple. We do land surveying work all over Bell County, and we are so proud of the Academy Bumblebee football team. Let's go to state, bees! Sting 'em, bees!
I've been in. Oh, come on.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing System.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've been doing Bargy Financial Scoreboard updates and giving updates, but I forgot to post ours. I've been lazy because the last 2 weeks they've been being posted by the opposing team. Anyway, so Bargy Financial Scoreboard update, CTCS 12 now, St. Dominic 14, 8 minutes to play in the half. And obviously, I got our score posted now.
Let me just say, I will never think of you as a lazy person. You just got a lot going on over there.
I got fingers and stuff going.
He's keeping his own stats on the computer here too, folks. In addition to correcting my mistakes and giving color commentary and analysis,
and rolling my eyes from time to time on behalf of everybody that's listening.
The Hawaiian shirt and good golly cavalli on behalf of everyone listening. That's actually kind of funny. So, all right, with 2:26 to play in the first quarter, Academy leads 14-7. Kickoffs have just become a source of tremendous entertainment for the Academy Bumblebees thus far.
Yeah, a lot of movement here on the kickoff.
Green Sausage House kickoff coming. Who is 24 is Nate Ford, a senior on the sideline. He's waving some yellow flags, trying to pump up his teammates. Lucas Sanderson now has a more traditional kickoff look, and he's going to approach the ball a very high, short kick caught at the 29 by Lorena. He's going to go back towards midfield. Breaks a couple of tackles.
What a hit.
Drilled at the 30 by who's that?
Linebacker doing linebacker things.
Number 9, Tyler Burnett.
What a stick. Woo. He did not fall forward.
He did not fall forward.
Tyler fell forward through him. That's football. 1st and 10, Lorena at the 31. Good coverage there for our kicking team and senior Tyler Burnett.
Yes, it was good coverage.
2:24 to play in the first quarter. Lorena takes over. And let's keep them from scoring from one play. Maybe keep us from scoring from any place.
Lorena has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single running back behind the quarterback. Tight end will shift over to the left side and set up there. Quarterback is going to hand it off to the running back, runs to the right. He's going to get tackled in the backfield. A loss of 2 or 3 on that tackle for loss.
I believe that's also going to be the player earlier, Braden Ringgold, that had the sack. Another tackle for loss there, loss of 2. 2nd and 12, Lorena.
Have you seen Elijah Levon in the game? Is he playing? Because he was out last week, as we said.
He is out there. No, he's out there.
I don't see him on the sideline.
He's playing left end. Matter of fact, that could have been Levan because that's on his side. That could have been him with the tackle.
Lorena with 2 receivers wide to each side now. Quarterback's going to drop straight back. He's looking to throw. Throws it deep across the middle. He's got a man wide open. Overthrew him. Incomplete pass. Academy Bumblebee player helping him up. Let's not talk any smack and get a flag, but that's going to be an incomplete pass.
No, he wasn't. I mean, he was open. He had a step or 2 on us. The quarterback just kind of overthrew him a little bit. So we'll take that incompletion.
So Lorena is going to be quick back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to send 4 receivers to the left in a diamond formation, 1 receiver to the right, empty backfield for the quarterback. He gets a snap, a quick throw out to the left. Number 5 catches it in the backfield. A lot of blockers. And he is going to get cut down short of a first down. 4th and about 1.
It's going to be a gain of, I think it's going to be a gain of about 10. So it's going to be 4th and 2. But it is on the 39-yard line. They do not. They're going to try to get us to jump off sides. Guys be telling them, don't jump off sides.
They're quick to the line here, Lorena is. 4th and 2. They're going to have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back in the backfield next to the quarterback. Our defensive line did not move that time. The quarterback called for the ball. Now they're looking
get
at
up
the
on
sideline.
them. Get up on the receivers because we're playing off the receivers. They could just throw it out there and get a first down.
And he's
easy.
dropping back to punt depth. The quarterback gets a good snap,
kick.
and he does punt the ball away. Nobody
Let
back there for Academy.
No, let it go. It's fine.
So that's going to be
it's
a
fine.
good bounce for Lorena, but that's better than jumping off sides. And it will roll down to the Academy 16-yard line. Will be 1st and 10. But
so Bees with a big stop, first stop of the game, right? Any stop in this game is going to be very important. 54 seconds.
Second stop of the game.
Oh, that's true.
Turnover on downs. Yeah, 54 seconds to play in the first quarter. Sorry, go ahead.
But that was a 3 and out, right? Yeah, it was 3 and out.
3 and out.
Yeah, 3 and
tackle
out.
for loss, incomplete pass, and a pass and a punt.
Yeah, getting behind the line of scrimmage, that tackle for loss, getting them out of their running game because they ran the ball a lot in that first drive. But exciting play by our defense there. Great coverage, great defensive series. Now let's go take a 2-touchdown lead.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Academy leads 14-7. 2 receivers wide to each side. Single running back in the backfield next to Casey Miraz. He will have Zane Clark set up in the backfield. Give it to Zane Clark around the left side, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield. Tackle for loss. Losing about 5 on that play.
Yeah, that was a big loss there.
We missed a block on that left side somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of 5.
Or perhaps that player was supposed to be optioned or something.
It wasn't supposed to. It wasn't drawn up to do that.
Well, no, that's a fair point. 2nd and 15. Ball's back at the 11-yard line.
We're behind the chains now, so let's see what Coach does here. Probably going to.
Well, let's just get a positive play right
get
now.
Half of it, get half of it back and make it 3rd and manageable, or a 90-yard touchdown.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left, single back in the backfield next to Miraz. We have confusion, and so the Academy Bumblebees are going to have to call time out on the play. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Trico Propane in Rogers has been servicing the commercial and residential propane needs of Central Texans for over 20 years. Trico is a family-owned company that can handle anything from site preparation and tank installation to a quick fill-up for your grill. And speaking of grills, Trico also carries a wide range of propane appliances, including grills, tankless water heaters, patio heaters, and fireplace logs. To learn more about their many products and services, log on to tricopropane.com or give them a call at 254-642-3885. Trico Propane, our family serving your family.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire.
RG Financial Scoreboard update. Down the interstate, probably about 10 miles, Troy leads McGregor 7-0, 251 to play in the first.
So with 12 seconds to play in the first quarter, Academy, a little bit of confusion on that last play. Players were pointing at each other and who had to be set up where, so we called a timeout.
Yeah, important play here. I mean, we're 2nd and 15 down in the shadow of our own end zone here, and so definitely need to be everybody on the same page.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Neely is going to split out wide now to the left. Miraz in an empty backfield. He will take a snap, and he's looking to throw. Plenty of time. He throws it deep out to the left sideline. Number 21 catches the ball, and they're going to say he's out of bounds. Coach Mullins is saying he was pushed out of bounds. Zane Clark made the catch, but out of bounds, incomplete pass.
Yeah, I mean, the Lorena defender was not looking back at the ball. He was beat, but the ball was thrown a little outside. And Zane made the catch, and so it's kind of hard to call pass interference. He made the catch, but he was just out of bounds. So that's going to be Miraz's first incompletion of the night. And now 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bees have a 3rd and 15 from our own 10.
2 receivers wide to each side. Miraz in an empty backfield again. Now here's a running back in motion. He will fake that. Screen pass to the left. Caught by, looks like Tomasic. He's off to the races. 20, the 30, the 40. He's going to get out to midfield.
Awesome.
Huge screen pass for an all-county surveying first down for the Bees.
That's going to be a gain of 41. What a play call by Coach Mullins and his staff. Cavalli goes in motion across, draws the attention, screen on the backside to Tomasic. Big play.
And that was the end of the first quarter. Academy leads 14-7. They're going to be 1st and 10 on Lorena 49 when we come back. Let's take time for the encouraging word of the week, a dose of positivity brought to you by Jody Brazil with Magnolia Realty. She would like to hear John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So that would be Jesus Christ speaking in that quote. When he says I, that's Jesus speaking. Thank you to Jody Brazil with Magnolia Realty for bringing us this week's encouraging word. Call Jody Brazil at 721-7364. If you are buying or selling a house, she'll take great care of you. Jody, thank you for the encouraging word of the week. We appreciate that. Jason, tell us again about that huge screen pass to the left.
Yeah, I mean, those of you watching it on YouTube Live, which we've gotten some comments, and obviously it's working very well. So thank you for Schoolboy Sports and the production company that's here helping. Obviously they're doing a good job, and we appreciate that.
Some dudes from UMHB,
yeah,
right? That's all I know.
Some guys wearing blue. You know, I mean, they stick out. But, I'm glad they're here. Anyway.
It's Duke Blue. That's what it is. Go ahead.
Anyway, so, 3rd and 15 from our own 10. You definitely want to do something safe. You don't want to turn the ball over. We pull out a great play, use Cavalli as a decoy, motion him across. The flow all going toward the Academy sideline, screen to the backside to Tomasic, and he breaks it out for 41 yards. Bees will have first down and 10 inside of Lorena territory at the 49 to start the second quarter.
When I saw the Great Wall of Little River letting all those dudes through, it was obviously a screen pass because we didn't all break down.
Right. No, we let that left side in on purpose for sure.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Miraz in pistol depth. Neely going to set up next to him. Miraz will take a snap, give it to Neely up the middle. He's going to bounce it out to the right. He will turn the corner to the 45 before he's cut down, pick up a 4.
Pick up a 4 there. Just a good positive play on first down, 2nd and 6. RG Financial scoreboard updates from the district. So Troy now leads McGregor 14-6. Franklin and Rockdale are tied 3 apiece in the other 2 games in the district.
Yes, so now that they've changed position, it is Josh Mann out wide to the left, Vince Williams wide to the right. Casey Miraz in the backfield. He gets a snap, gives it to Neely again up the middle, finds a crease across the 40. All-County surveying first down to about the 38-yard line. Good golly, Cavalli's got the ball on the move for the Bees.
Gain of 8 down to the 38.
So when I say good golly, Cavalli, I sound like a middle-aged dad. Well, that would be accurate.
Well, and you're wearing it, so like it's
wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I mean, like you fit the bill.
I don't mind the stereotype because it's true for me. So, okay, 2 receivers to the left. 1 in motion. Going to give it to Neely again up the middle. He's going to hit a wall of Lorena Leopards, and a couple of our guys push him forward. He'll get maybe a half a yard or 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, they stuffed it there in the middle. So short gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Clock running 10:45 to play in the half. Bees lead 14-7.
And we're going to get the ball to start the second half, so we can punch another one in right now. That would be
10-minute drive would be awesome right now.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Miraz going to give it to Neely again up the middle, and then once again he gets met right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gained a foot.
Yeah, their linebacker didn't get blocked there, and he filled the hole. He kind of watching Cavalli the whole way and hit him right at the line of scrimmage. So I think there's going to be no gain there. It'll be 3rd and 9 Bees.
Are we kind of in no man's land if we don't pick this up?
Well, I think it depends on what we gain here, right? We got the lead. You definitely don't want to give them any momentum, and so I think if it depends on what our 4th down yardage is, but let's just pick the first down up here and not worry about it.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now that man on the right coming in motion, they're going to hand it off to him. It's a reverse back to Clark, back to Miraz. He's looking to throw. He's got a man wide open in the middle of the field. That is caught, dropped at the 5-yard line.
Gosh.
Oh, my goodness, right through his hands. I think that's Luke Tomasic, and he is not happy with himself. But you know what, Luke, you've done a lot of great things. That's okay. But that was a score, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, he was going to catch the ball about the 2 and just back up in. There was a Lorena free safety that was trying to catch up with him. So that was a double reverse kind of lateral back to the quarterback to throw, and it worked. Our tight end was wide open down the field. It was one of the ones that's too easy and didn't look it in. 4th down.
Regular offensive set. And we jumped. That's going to push us back 5 yards. Our receiver on the right there, Vince Williams, unfortunately took off too soon. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Probably going to punt now.
Now Tomasic's still holding his head, feeling bad. You know what, Luke? Don't worry about that. Get over that. You're a great player. You've done great things all season and tonight. We need you to keep doing great things.
Tonight. Sometimes the easiest ones are the hardest ones.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking about it. You can see that. I mean, he was going to catch that like a punt. But no, great effort, and he's the one that got us the first down a while ago. So
4th and 14 at the 42-yard line. And we got a regular set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Now, Miraz is going to drop back more like a punt sort of depth, and he is going to kick the ball. Nice high kick towards the right sideline, bounces about the 10-yard line, goes out of bounds about the 6 or the 7. So a decent punt there.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate we couldn't pull down that TD pass, but that is part of sports.
Yeah, I mean, one thing, let's be positive. We're getting our play calling. We're getting receivers open.
Oh yeah,
wide open on a couple of plays, and so you got to know that the defense over there from Lorena is confused and worried, and we still got the lead.
And
right?
Casey has time in the backfield when it's not a screen pass.
Everything positive right now. I mean, you're going to drop some balls. You're going to miss some plays. That's just part of the game.
So where's the ball on the 6-yard
line?
So Lorena's going to take it over 1st and 10 on their own 6. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Got a man in motion for Lorena. Fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to gain a good 4 or 5 yards on the QB keeper.
That's going to be Tomasic making the play. So, he's on the field a lot. So he's going to make the tackle there. Looks like a gain of maybe 3.
So we're capable of outplaying Lorena, but we still have to stay focused and play hard the whole game.
I think there's no doubt we're outplaying them right now.
And I think they know that. Wide to each side. Quarterback's going to give it keep it again. Quarterback up the middle. And he's going to cross the 10 down to about the 14.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 2.
But so he came crashing down on somebody's legs.
Yeah, on one of his offensive linemen. But
everybody got up okay.
Thankfully, everybody got up. It's one of the ones where you roll up on them and you hope it doesn't get an ankle.
I wasn't sure if it was a bee or a leopard. But
gained 5 there, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Be great time for us to get a 3 and out here and take advantage of this field position again.
Lorena, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, running back behind the quarterback, and he will give it to that running back up the middle. He comes crashing into the line. Oh, the pile falls forward. That will be enough for a 1st down for Lorena.
They pulled. They got a really large. I don't know if he's the left tackle or the left guard. He pulls and leads into the hole, and linebacker does a good job taking on the block. But the running back's able to push forward, get a 1st down out to the 19-yard line.
We still have him deep, so we still can play hard and kind of hold him back here. Lorena will have trips to the left, a single receiver to the right. Quarterback has a quick throw out to the left side, and that man got drilled as soon as he caught it. Who's that hit him?
Is that Braden Bass? I believe that's Braden Bass.
And he just went flying up there and drilled that man immediately. I think I'm not sure who that is.
I'm pretty sure it's Braden Bass. 8:08 and running.
Yeah, number 11 is Braden Bass. So his mama is not at the game. She's watching and listening. So he just drilled that dude, and I'm serious about that.
Great defensive play. Good. Maybe I'm going to call it a loss of 3.
2nd and 13. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Lorena. Quarterback dropping straight back. He's looking up the field, flushed out to his right. He's going to try to tuck it and run. Chased by the Academy Bumblebees, pushed out of bounds just across the 20. That was Tyler Burnett that ran it down there.
I mean, great hustle. That quarterback's a pretty good athlete, and Tyler's giving it all he's got, full speed, running all the way across the field to force him out of bounds for just a short gain. So he's going to he gained about 4. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 8.5. Great opportunity, Bees. Once again, let's get off the field here and get the ball back.
Man, again, I'm just thinking about Braden Bass flying for the field and drilling that dude. All right, 2 receivers to each side for Lorena. The quarterback will get a snap, fake the handoff. There's a throw out to the left, caught in stride by Lorena. Just a nice play. Zane Clark is able to reel him in at the 40-yard line. Big pickup for a 1st down there by Lorena.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 19 from the 22 out to the 41. Just to run a little double skinny post, and he hit the backside one just right as he broke. Good throw, good catch. 1st down, Lorena.
Now Lorena with their diamond formation with 4 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, empty backfield. Quarterback will take a snap, and he's looking to that single receiver on the right, throws it deep up the sideline. Single coverage out there with the Bees. Caught inside the 30 by Lorena, and he is off to the races for a Lorena Leopards touchdown on the long pass. So
yeah, we had decent coverage there, but I think the lights. Honestly, I think Braden Bass couldn't see the ball because of the lights, and they kind of paused.
He did have a funny pause there. Yeah,
and the Lorena guy saw the ball, caught it, and then obviously was behind him, able to score down from. So 2 big score plays. That's going to be from 59 for Lorena. So they'll line up for the extra point.
7:17 to play in the 1st half. Lorena lining up for a PAT in a traditional formation. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The ball game is now tied 14-14. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
When it comes to money matters, Daryl Glauser at Bar G Financial Services is the name you can trust for all of your financial needs. Located in Rogers, Texas, Daryl can guide you with sound investment counseling. At Bar G Financial Services, Daryl and his team will work hard to earn your business. For more information or to set up an appointment, give Daryl a call at 254-899-2237. Bar G Financial Services, we're committed to you. Daryl is a part of SmartVestor with the Dave Ramsey program. Securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Inc., a broker-dealer, member FINRA SIPC. Bar G Financial Services in Cambridge are not affiliated.
And Academy Bumblebee Football is brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire.
RG Financial Scoreboard Update. St. Dominic 21, CTCS 12, 6:10 to play in the half.
And, you know, our game is tied 14-14, but it just feels like Academy has outplayed Lorena, but they're kind of hanging around on these two long plays for touchdowns.
There you go. It's just big play touchdowns, right? I mean, like, they're averaging under 3 yards per carry, and they're a ground and pound kind of team. So defensively, we're doing a great job of stopping what they're really good at, but unfortunately we've given up 2 big touchdown plays, one of 68 and one of 59.
All right, so back deep for the Bees, Zane Clark, Cavalli Neely, and Javion White. Lorena lining up in traditional kickoff type formation. He's approaching the ball. Nice high, deep kick. Zane Clark going to catch it at his own 16. He's going to cut back towards the middle, finds a bit of a hole up the middle, across the 30 on his feet, still out to midfield to the 50. Zane Clark going to be dragged down from behind into Lorena territory at the 42. Great job, Zane Clark.
Great run back by Zane. So Bees will have it at the 41, already in Lorena territory. So quickly get some momentum back. That's a great job by Zane. You know, we give a big, we're at the 42, they're going to spot it. So give up a big play. Lorena's got some mojo. Zane takes it right back, and our kickoff return team with good blocks.
That's a senior being a senior, right?
That's right.
7:07 to play in the first half. Tie game, 14-14. Academy on a great kickoff return by Zane Clark will have it 1st and 10 at the Lorena 42. One receiver wide, or 2 receivers to the right, one to the left. Neely lines up behind Miraz. Tomasic going to line up on the right side. Miraz going to hand it off to Neely, and he finds a hole. He breaks a tackle to the 35, the 30, still on his feet, dragged down from behind about the 24-yard line. All-County surveying first down for the Bees.
18-yard gain, so
good golly Cavalli.
Break a tackle probably a yard or 2 in the hole. Just an awesome job just bouncing off, keeping his feet forward and using his speed and getting some extra yardage down inside the 25.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quick snap again, give it to Neely again. Does the same thing, same position, and this time he'll go for maybe 5 yards on the carry.
It's exactly 5. We'll take 5 yards on every play for sure.
Absolutely. 22, Javion White's going to come take a breather on the sideline. That puts Zane Clark back in the game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Miraz gives it to Neely again, finds another hole, and he drills people. Once he gets hit at the second level, that's down to about the 12-yard line for another all-county surveying first down.
So one of our wall members, Adam Cadell, pulled out and let up in the hole there, creating a place for Cavalli to follow. Another first down to the 12? Looks like the 12-yard line.
Good golly, Cavalli's going to take a breather, come to the sideline. And 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Is that Clark in the backfield next to Miraz? Going to give it to Clark. He's going to go up the middle, bounce it out to the right.
That's Grissom.
Oh, is that Brian Grissom?
That's Grissom.
He's going to get 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Good job, Grissom.
Going to be down, looks like to the 8. So he's going
2nd and 6, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it looks like he got 4.
Bit of an angle here, a little bit hard for me to see, but it is 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
At the 8-yard line. Similar formation, we're all spread out. Give it to Grissom again, and he's going to carry defenders with him. And that was hard work to get that 2 to 3 yards.
Down to the 5. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. We can get a first down prior to getting a touchdown.
It'll be 3rd.
But it's going to be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, we could,
maybe 3.
We could get a first down and goal without getting a score, but let's punch it in at some point here. Grissom's going to come to the sideline, and good golly Cavalli back in the game. That is 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now, somebody just threw their yellow towel off to the side. I don't like that because it looks like a flag, but it is what it is. Tomas going to go set up on the right side.
Oh, my goodness.
Did we get a flag? We do have a flag for
false
what?
Start.
False start against the Bees. That'll push us back 5 yards.
Gosh.
That's a bit of a bummer.
3rd and 3 at the 5. And a little false start there, killer. So it brings us back out to the 10. So third and
8 at the 10.
8 at the 10. So we got to get to the 2 for a first down.
Now, we probably are within field goal range if we don't get this, you think?
Yeah, but we really need to score here because I don't know that field goals are going to do it tonight.
No, I agree.
Definitely changes our play call. I think we were going to run the ball there, but I'm probably going to throw it here.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Neely in the backfield next to Mraz. Casey is – someone's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Mullins ran down there and caught up to the head linesman, and I don't know if we were
let's just stay right here.
Not confident with it or whatever, but definitely you want to have a good play call here, right?
Yeah, definitely. Set us up again, 3rd and 8 at the 10.
3rd and 8 at the 10. Yeah, we got to get inside the 2 for a first down. 4:36 to play in the half. Bees tied here in Lorena with the Leopards 14-14. You got to think every possession is critical here. Both teams have the ability to score at will with big plays. We've controlled the ball better, but on the scoreboard right now it's tied. So we definitely need a positive play here. I got to believe that if we get down in the 4th and 3 or less kind of territory, I think Coach Mullins would probably go for it on 4th down, but I really would. You got to think with him calling the timeout as great of a play caller as he has exhibited all year, he's got something here.
Would you call a pass?
Well, I think this is a run pass option because we got a left-handed quarterback. We're on the right hash, and so the wide side of the field, our side of the field. I'm kind of thinking maybe do something that rolls Mraz out to the left side. Have a couple of receivers out there where he can pump it. If it's clear, he can tuck it and run it. Obviously, if they come up on him, he can throw it.
All right, Josh Mann and Zane Clark to the left, Vince Williams to the right, Neely in the backfield next to Mraz. Luke Tomasic was on the left. He's going to move over and set up on the right. Casey Mraz calls for the ball, fakes the handoff, rolling to his left, and he's looking to throw, and he's going to toss it. Oh, just beyond Tomasic there. That was kind of a desperation heave, and unfortunately Luke wasn't able to pull it in 4th down.
Yeah, I think all of the momentum that Casey had, he kind of had to throw it back across his body a little bit, and Luke tried to one-hand it. Luke was open because, once again, those defenders that were on him, they thought Casey was going to run, so he came off. So if Luke's able to corral that, he scores, but the ball was behind him, just a tough throw for Casey, so we're going to set it for a field goal now.
82, Lucas Sanderson, senior kicker in the game. Mraz is our holder, and he's going to take a knee at the 18-yard line. So this is a 28-yard field goal attempt. Caden Berry, the snapper, good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Academy now leads 17-14 with 4:24 to play in the first half. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
For a farmer, every year starts the same, with hope and a plan. Because you never know what each month will bring, but you can have someone by your side that knows the terrain. As the most experienced agricultural lender in Texas, Capital Farm Credit is a cooperative with loans designed to keep your crop or cattle operation operating on good days and the not-so-good days. Because we're all in this together. Together, we're better. Find out why at CapitalFarmCredit.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 493828.
Want to thank our title sponsors, Black Hill Roofing System and McGuire Tire. Do we have anyone sponsoring field goals? We'll call it a Capital Farm Credit field goal. How about that?
It's a score.
It's a score. Getting ready for the Green Sausage House
kickoff.
I went to Green Sausage House yesterday for breakfast with my neighbor across the street. They have a great breakfast.
They have a great everything.
And it's an unbelievably reasonable price, too. So
any reason to go to Greens is a good reason.
Any reason's a good reason. There you go.
RG Financial scoreboard update. Troy 14, McGregor 9, 8:04 to play in the second. And at halftime, CTCS trails St. Dominic 21-12.
All right, Academy leads 17-14, about to kick off to Lorena, 4:24 to play in the first half. Lucas Sanderson will tee the ball up on the 40 for Academy. And we need a defensive stop now. Don't want to go behind. Sanderson approaches the ball, and it's a high kickoff towards the left sideline, caught at the 25 by Lorena. He's going to go back towards the middle, and he'll cut it back up the middle, get tackled about the 34 or 35-yard line with 4:22 to play in the first half. Lorena will take over 1st and 10 at the Where are they going to spot this ball, Jason? Looks like precisely the 35-yard
tackle
line.
there by number 30, Isaac Steves. Good tackle there by Isaac at the 35.
Yeah, Steves has been having some great plays the last couple games. We're going to see him a little bit more and more, I think. All right, now, Bees, let's not give up a gigantic play again. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back is deep behind the quarterback for Lorena. He will take a snap, give it to that running back up the middle. He gets hit in the hole. He's going to get tackled for a loss of 1.
I think they're going to give him a loss of 1. So that's going to be we had 2 players back there.
Yeah.
I know Tyler Burnett, our linebacker, was 1, but we also had a lineman. I'm trying to see which one it was. Our right tackle.
2nd and 11 for Lorena.
Good loss. Good tackle for a loss there.
Lorena will have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back deep behind the quarterback once again. Tight end will go set up on the left side. Defensive line shifts over. Quarterback will give it to the running back, breaks it out to the right side. He's got some running room, gets upended at the 37-yard line. Zane Clark comes flying up from his safety position.
He's going to gain, so they lost 1. He's going to gain 5, so it'll be up 3rd and 6.
At the 39.
So every third down is going to be massive in this game. This is a good opportunity. We could make them punt here, have an opportunity to score, and then, like you said, we deferred, so we're going to get the ball in the second half. Let's go defense.
Right now, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Linebackers back a little bit, not showing blitz. Quarterback dropping straight back. He's looking up. He's under pressure. He's going to roll to his right, tuck it, and run. He will get the first down. He's up the right sideline, goes out of bounds in B territory. Where will they spot that ball? About the 43-yard line.
Yeah,
good run there by the quarterback.
He's got some wheels. So he's going to gain about 14 there on 3rd and short.
They are quick to the line of scrimmage. Their diamond formation of 4 receivers on the left, 1 receiver to the right. Empty backfield for the quarterback. He will take a snap. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to throw it deep up the left side, wide open at the 20-yard line. Caught by Lorena to the 15, to the 5, and he is in for Lorena Leopard touchdown.
43 yards, another big play. So they put that diamond out there, like you said, and you know they've been throwing that little hitch, and so we jumped the hitch. We did have a man coverage there, and we had a person on each one of them, but that big tight end, so they pump faked to that little hitch, kind of bit on it a little bit, and he got behind us for the score, 43 yards. So Lorena has now taken the lead. Another big pass play for a score.
So Lorena lining up for traditional PAT. And good snap. Little bobbled hold, but he got it down, and the kick is good. Lorena now leads Academy 21-17. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Are you tired of sitting and waiting on your internet? If you're looking for super high-speed internet service at affordable prices, then call SOS Communications at 512-897-1860 to kick your internet into high gear. With unlimited downloads and no contracts required, you're sure to find an SOS plan that fits your commercial or residential needs. Locally owned and operated, SOS delivers the fastest speeds at the lowest price around, even if you live in the country. SOS Communications, delivering superb online service.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing Systems. With 2:55 to play in the first half, Lorena now leads Academy 21-17. Jason, we haven't played that bad, but we've given up fluky long pass plays, and we didn't score on one particular.
Lorena's good. They've been averaging over 40 points too. I mean, this ain't a fluke for them to score. Little deflating. We've had a drop pass or two. Couple of had a critical penalty down there. We got 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2 at the 4-yard line or whatever, and get a false start. So a couple of really little bitty mistakes that they can come back and bite you. But obviously, our offense is moving the football. They have yet to stop us. We've stopped ourselves.
Yep.
And so we definitely got that for us. We got 2:55 to play in the half. I think we only have one timeout maybe remaining. But let's go down there and get a score before the half.
Lorena lined up for the kickoff. There's a very high kick going towards the side of Zane Clark. He catches on the 16. He's to the 25. He's to the 30. He's through a bit of a hole. Still on his feet out to midfield before he's finally tackled once again. A great kickoff return by senior Zane Clark.
I think he's going to be right at midfield, or actually on the 49. So same exact starting field position after their last kickoff. Zane brings it to the Lorena 49, 2 consecutive kickoff returns. So great job by senior Zane Clark.
I think that's a positive spot for us by a yard or two, but I'll take it. Into Lorena territory, 1st and 10 at the
I don't know
Lorena.
that I've ever heard you say that before.
No, I'm just being honest about that. I mean, that's what I saw. But, hey, we'll take it.
I mean, they didn't count his helmet, maybe.
Oh, well, okay.
He bounced off his helmet, and so maybe they didn't think he was down. Or maybe it landed on somebody's shoe.
At the Lorena 49, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Good golly Cavalli in the backfield next to Casey Miraz. Miraz is calling for the ball, gets a snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll to his left. There's a flag, probably a hold. This is coming back deep, throw up the left side. Zane Clark catches it and bobbles it, so that will be an incomplete pass. But there's a flag way back here in the offensive backfield.
No, they're going to call it incomplete. He was trying to get him to call it, but I think we're going to have a holding anyway, it looks like.
Yeah, I thought maybe he caught it and then dropped it, but
I'm not sure.
I don't think he held it long enough to count as a
personal foul,
kick.
chop block.
Oh, dear.
So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So those of you that don't know, that's a high-low combination block there. One of those kind of things that's preventing injuries. Don't see it called a whole lot, but if it does happen, one of those things that they're going to call for safety reasons.
So momentum has definitely shifted to the Lorena sideline.
Huge penalty there, and so it's going to be 1st and 25. All the way back at the B36, 2:34 to play. One thing we got going for us is we're moving the football. It's still 1st down, but big loss on that penalty.
2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Neely in the backfield next to Miraz. Miraz calling for the ball. He gets the snap. He's dropping straight back. He's looking. He's going to be flushed out, and he is sacked back at the 25-yard line. Another loss of 10 yards on the sack, so that really hurts.
Yeah, we were running some longer routes. Matter of fact, I think it might have even been the same route, kind of longer developing routes. And Casey obviously very usually can escape so well. Didn't really see, kind of coming from the blind side. He was looking downfield and didn't see him in time to be able to spin away. Huge loss. I don't even know, 10, 20,
2nd and 35.
Goodness.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield, tight end on the left. And here's a man in motion. And they're going to fake that to Neely. Screen pass to the right, caught by Tomasic. And he's got some blockers and some room up the right sideline. Good chunk play there to get us out to about the 37, knock off 10 to 12 yards of that.
Yeah, good play there.
That will bring up 3rd down and a long way to go. So we go from 2nd and 35 to maybe 3rd and 20.
That's going to be longer than 20. 3rd and 24.
24, yeah, that sounds about right. Do we have a timeout on the field?
I think Lorena called timeout because obviously, 3rd and 24, they're expecting that they're going to stop us. They've got a couple of timeouts remaining.
1:41 on the clock, so, yeah, we'll stay right here.
Yeah, I mean, they've been able to score pretty quick, and so, they're going to take the advantage of if they can stop us and having to punt, them getting the ball back. So
do you think Coach might call a running play just for that reason, to make them use a timeout to stop the clock again?
No, I don't. I think every possession is so critical in this game. I don't think we're going to do anything very risky. It may be a mass protection kind of deep ball, to where we only run 1 or 2 routes deep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I do think we're going to. I mean, they still got a couple of timeouts. They've been scoring in seconds, when they do score. So I do think we're going to try to at least get better punting position. So maybe a gain of 10 or 15.
3rd and 24 for Academy, with 1:41 to play in the first half. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Neely is going to move in motion to the right, so an empty backfield now for Miraz.
Could be a quarterback draw.
And he will get a snap, dropping straight back. He's looking up the field. He's got some time. Now he's flushed out to his left. He's going to look to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets dragged down from behind. Gets to midfield. Breaks a tackle. He gets dragged out of bounds about the 43, and the fans want a late hit dragging him out of bounds, but not called. That's going to bring a very interesting decision, 4th and relatively short.
I think we may go for it. I mean, it was 3rd and 24.
Now it's 4th and 3?
4th and 3.
Can we draw them offside?
I mean, definitely going to be something we try. But you got to. I mean, if we execute, and they're not stopping us.
And we're keeping the offense out there.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Neely in the backfield next to Miraz. Big play right here. Casey Miraz will Try to draw them offside. They do not jump.
They're going to send the house.
They look like they're sending
we got one timeout left.
Now we're going to change the play. 2 seconds, 1 second, and Coach Mullins calls a timeout, 4th and short. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
A good roof is a worthy investment, and the right roofing company can make all the difference. Black Hill Roofing provides residential and commercial roofing services for all types of roofs with honesty and professionalism. Black Hill Roofing is a preferred contractor for comprehensive roofing systems across Central Texas, and they will work with your insurance company to help things go smoothly. Customer satisfaction is their priority, and roof warranties are offered. Call today for your free inspection at 1-800-931-1962 or visit them online at blackhillroofing.com.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing System. Jason, set us up again. What are we faced with?
It's 4th down and 3. We're at our 42-yard line. Conventional wisdom football here would say, we're within 4. We get the ball after half, punt it so that we don't give up a short field. But this is when, you got to think about our team, offensive-minded. They're a big play team. I really think we're going to go for it because we have Casey that's so experienced and he's good with his legs and good with decision-making. I think we're going to go for it, and I think we're going to pick it up.
All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mraz in an empty backfield. Now here's Neely going to come up behind him, fake the handoff. Mraz going to keep it, roll to his right, and he gets enough for the first down in my opinion. Let's see where the spot is. A late flag just came flying out from the white hat in the offensive backfield.
Either way, it's going to be a first down because it's going to be a dead ball.
Was it against Lorena?
It doesn't matter. Like we put the ball down and give us first down.
Oh, the penalty was
a dead ball. The penalty is dead
so
ball.
Even if it was against Academy.
Yeah. Oh, but it's going to be against
them. All right,
them.
so he got an all-county surveying first down on the run.
And then a face mask. They called it a face mask. So
their
defensive lineman had the face mask of one of our offensive linemen. So Casey picked it up anyway by about a half a yard or a yard. Then they're going to add 15.
That was 2 all-county surveying first downs on that play. The run and then the penalty.
We'll take them both. So we're now down inside the 25 at the 23. We go through play. We don't have any more timeouts, and the clock is running.
The clock is now inside of a minute. 1st and 10 at the Academy 23. 2 receivers to the right, none to the left. 2 running back in the backfield flanking Mraz. Here's Clark in motion to the right. Quick throw out to Clark. Now he's throwing it back to Mraz. He's got blockers. He's going to go up the left side to the 20, the 15, and he's inside the 5. Did a flag come out there?
I did not see a flag.
I did not see a flag. They're saying wind the clock. When he pushed out of bounds, the officials winded the clock.
He fell down inbounds. He tried to stay in bounds. That's all right.
All county surveying first down for the Bees. 1st and goal at the 4. 30 seconds on the game clock. Mraz quick to the line, and it looks like Lorena will call a timeout. Now, boy, how quickly momentum and things have shifted. Jason will stay right here.
All right, I need to run down that play because I don't even know how to stat that. So that's a run for next.
Well, so
it's a backward pass.
Backwards pass to Clark, which is a handoff.
So Clark's the actual quarterback.
And then Clark threw a forward pass to Mraz.
So 19-yard pass.
And the Mrazing offense had a reception by Casey Mraz.
So a 19-yard pass from Clark to a quarterback with a 19-yard. I don't have a place on my stat sheet for Casey Mraz to catch passes.
You got about 10 seconds left to create one.
I'm creating one. I'm putting it down here on the bottom where there's nothing, and I'm just going to remember that was a 19-yard reception by our quarterback.
The Mrazing Jason Martinez is going to work on his spreadsheet.
And Zane Clark is 1 for 1.
Okay, the clock says 28 seconds in the first half. Academy is trailing Lorena 21-17, but Jason, if we can bang it in here, that would be a score.
It's first down.
And we get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
1st and goal at the 4.
Yeah, first down. We don't have any timeouts, so if you do run the ball and get tackled inbounds,
you got to be quick to the line.
You got to be very quick. So,
or spike it.
This is where, once again, I think we use what we have. We use a quarterback that can run the ball, strong runner, smart with the ball. We let him decide if he wants to throw it or run it.
We're all close to the line. Neely in the backfield next to Mraz, tight end on the left side. Now there's a second man in motion, and Mraz is rolling his left. Quick throw. Through the arms of the receiver in the end zone. That'll be an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 23 seconds.
And look at Tomasic. Tomasic ran a backside little delay, and he was all by himself.
Oh, my.
Out there.
So 2nd and goal at the 4 with 23 seconds to play. Well, I don't want to go there.
No, don't go there.
We'll just punch it in on 2nd down right now.
Well, I mean, the play was there.
Yeah.
The play was there to score.
Neely in the backfield next to Miraz. 2 receivers to left. And Miraz going to roll to his left again. He's looking to put the ball in the end zone. Caught this time by Zane Clark in the end zone for an Academy Bumblebee touchdown. Capital Farm Credit touchdown by the Bees.
3-yard touchdown pass on a little out, kind of a rub route out. You see that all the time with these complex offenses. The defensive coaches and defensive players will tell you it was a pick route, but it was a rub route with no flag, and the Bees get a score into the corner. And now we're going to go the extra point to be up by 4.
So Casey Miraz is going to be the holder at the 10. Caden Berry the snapper. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, bobbled a little bit, but Casey did a good job getting it down. Kick is good. Academy now leads 24-21 with 19 seconds to play. And Jason, what are you going to do on the kickoff, knowing that Lorena, 19 seconds, man, they've been having a quick strike offense so far.
Well, I mean, we have been significantly improved over the last couple of weeks on our coverage. Lorena's, average starting outside of us going for onside kicks, but our regular kickoffs, they've been starting around the 30, 35, and so we just got to, I'm sure coaches down there were talking to our coverage team. Hey, just got to do the same thing. Keep your mind clear, stay in your lanes, just get them on the ground. And Lorena's over there in a huddle right now, probably thinking about some kind of reverse or handoff or starburst or some crazy kickoff return because they got to make something happen. But we just need to do the basics, right? Fundamentals, just tackling in that tackling, right?
45 points scored so far in the first half, and your over/under was 73.5. So far you're looking pretty correct. All right, number 82, Lucas Sanderson, our senior, is lined up to kick off, and he has taken multiple steps back as though he's going to kick it away. We're all spread out. Green Sausage House kickoff very high, short, caught on the run at the 32 by Lorena, running to his left, and he will get tackled out about the 35, so that burned a few seconds off the clock.
Yeah, good job by the coverage team again.
And we covered.
Yeah, good job by the coverage team again. Once again, we're getting them 35, 36-yard line. We've definitely made some adjustments. Awesome job by the coaching staff during this practice week of addressing those issues that we had on coverage because it's been significantly improved.
So Lorena will have it 1st and 10 at their – we're marking off a penalty, something against Academy. Didn't see what it was.
I did not either.
But it was only 5 yards, so I don't understand that. What
could have been offsides. It could have been a legal formation. I didn't but they took – I think it was offsides because it was thrown back here at the line, so we must have had somebody offsides.
Given 12 seconds left to play, relatively harmless. 1st and 10 for Lorena at their own 41. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end in motion. Quick throw out to the left, caught by the Lorena man. He's trying to go up the left sideline. He is knocked out of bounds across midfield down to about the – we're going to spot that,
46, Jason. The B46 with 6 seconds to play. So 41, 46. So that's going to be a gain of 13.
So our defensive coach is pushing Zane Clark back deep. Zane Clark's back at his own 15 playing a prevent, and now a couple other DBs are dropping back. Now is a great time for our defensive line to pin their ears back and just go flying after that quarterback. We got a defensive lineman late running off the field here. Good, he got off the field just in time. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Lorena. Quarterback will take a snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw it off to the left side. Caught about the 35, and he is pushed out of bounds about the 32 with 2 seconds to play.
They homed that clock pretty good, I can tell you that.
They did a good job.
It didn't run any extra seconds off. Gain of 16.
What did they homed it?
No, so that's not a gain of 16. That's a gain of 14.
At the 32-yard line now, Lorena is going to use their last time out of the first half. That's very wise, I think, but that's good. Gives our defensive coaches a chance to come talk to the guys. You think Lorena's got to throw the ball to the end zone, and if they don't throw it all the way to the end zone, at least close enough to have them run in there.
Well, or one thing we've got to tell our defensive backs, the only thing that we can't do is have a penalty because a defensive penalty, you get an extension of the half. And so, keep it clean. The best thing we can do here is get pressure on the quarterback.
Amen.
If you get pressure on the quarterback, it sure makes their opportunities of getting something to happen go way down. So I look toward. You talked about Elijah Levan. I look toward him. Also, we had number 20. Ringgold has had some sacks. We've got 8 defensive backs, so we got only 3 down linemen.
We're definitely in a prevent.
Yeah, we're trying to keep everything in front of us. If we give up 30 yards, who cares?
Yeah, 3 safeties back inside the 5, and then 5 guys middle of the field. Only 3 down linemen going to rush the quarterback here. Lorena all spread out, takes a snap. He's looking to throw, steps out to his left, throws it to the middle of the field, caught in a lateral to the 20, to the 15, and he is tackled harmlessly. The clock runs out. Academy goes to halftime, leading 24-21. So they tried the old-fashioned hitch and lateral.
Yeah.
Do we have somebody injured, or they're kind of a pile, just kind of slow getting up here? So that's the end of the first half. Man, what a shootout so far.
Good job. That was Trey Vargas there, first one on the play there to secure that tackle. That's all you got to do is keep them in front. So Bees had the lead at halftime.
24-21, Academy leads. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. We'll be right back with some, right back. Going into some ads now, and then eventually we'll get to our senior interviews. Be right back.
Since 1947, McGuire Tire has been serving Central Texas. With locations in Belton and Temple, McGuire Tire can handle it all. From lawnmowers to commercial trucks, from agricultural tires to service trucks to minor mechanical work, McGuire Tire is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Located at 603 South 1st in Temple and 103 Lake Road in Belton, McGuire Tire can get you rolling again.
There's nothing like watching and supporting Central Texas athletics, and Johnson Brothers Ford is excited and proud once again to support all of our local teams. Johnson Brothers has been actively involved with Central Texas athletic programs for over 30 years, and we respect the amount of time, energy, and training it takes to be a champion. Johnson Brothers Ford wants to wish all of the Central Texas teams a successful season. Johnson Brothers Ford Lincoln, I-35 in Temple under the big American flag.
If you haven't had your auto insurance premiums reviewed in the last 2 years, it's time to call Winkler Insurance. With some of the lowest rates in Central Texas, we are saving customers hundreds of dollars. Winkler Insurance has proudly served Central Texas families since 2006. Call us for a quote on your home or auto policies at 771-5600 or visit our website at winklerinsurance.com. Honest, friendly, no nonsense. That's Winkler Insurance.
Hey, I'm Jackie, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken. It is golden brown, so juicy, so delicious. It's the perfect savory start to my day.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Start your day with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Halftime show is also sponsored by Johnson Brothers Ford. Once again, sitting down with a couple of seniors, Trey Vargas and Cartier Neely. Thank you guys for taking this time to be here with us.
Of course, thank you.
All right, we're going to get to football in just a minute. But first, Trey, tell us about your summer. What'd you do this summer?
Oh, I worked a bunch. I put a metal roof on my house, and we're adding on to it. Summer workouts. Bunch of things.
Putting a roof in the summertime, I bet that temperature was kind of high, wasn't it?
It was hot.
So football games are nothing compared to that.
Oh, no, sir, they're not. They're easy.
Cartier, what'd you do this summer?
I was working on getting better for football. Working too. I was working a lot. Made a lot of money to buy my cleats, my gloves.
Working, doing what kind of thing?
I was working around my girlfriend's mom's office. Yeah, she's a realtor, and I was just making a lot of money from her, and yeah.
Very cool. Hey, it's good to work. Every senior I've talked to so far, in addition to whatever they talked about working hard for football, lifting and training. You guys, it's showing on the field. I just want to say that to y'all. We're going to get to all that just a minute here. Tell us about your family. Cartier, what family do you have in the area here?
Wait, say it again.
Family. Tell us about your family. Who do you got?
It's my mom, my grandma, my 3 sisters, and my 2 brothers.
3 sisters and 2 brothers. Now, one of your brothers we see playing with you on varsity on Friday nights.
Yes, sir.
I just found out, I should have known this, but I didn't. You have another brother that's in 8th grade that plays football too.
Yes, sir. He's pretty good too.
He's pretty good. But I hear you're the best of the 3, right?
I wouldn't say the best.
No, I will say that.
I'm most hardworking.
Most hardworking. That's a great thing for all 3 of you guys to be competing for. So, Trey, what about you? Your family? What family do you have?
Everyone, sir. Yeah, we were born and raised here in Temple. Mom, dad, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters. I live with 2 brothers, 1 sister.
Do they go to academy also, or?
Well, the 2 little ones. The 2 boys are small. They're 5 and 2, and my sister, she's a sophomore here.
The 5 and 2-year-old, you got them lifting already?
No, they need to.
I'm
They lift the milk cartons.
Lift the milk carton. All right. Well,
the 2-year-old, he can do it.
That's good nutrition. All right. Trey, what are you into besides football? Do you play any other sports here?
Yes, sir. I play soccer here and track. I run track here.
What do you run in track?
The relays, the 4x1, 4x2, OB2.
Very cool. Cartier, what do you do besides football? Anything else, sports-wise?
I used to play
other
basketball. I'm going to try out powerlifting this year.
Uh-huh.
Probably track because, trying to get faster just in case.
So what do you want to do in track? One of the sprints or something, or a relay?
Yes, sir. I'm a sprinter. 100 meter. That's my favorite one.
All right, Cartier, school's been back in session a couple of weeks now. What do you enjoy in school? What's your favorite class? And you're not allowed to say lunch.
All right. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite class. I mean, statistics because, it's not really hard like all the other classes are.
That's good. Math and numbers. I like math myself.
Yeah.
Jason Martinez is too. So, Trey, what about you?
Me as well. I love math. My calculus class right now is definitely my favorite. It's the only one I understand, really, so I guess it's
good. Calculus. Good man. Trey, what about after this year? What are your plans for the future?
Oh, I want to go to college. Hopefully A&M, do engineering, petroleum engineering.
Great field. Cartier, what are you going to do? What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm hoping somebody will pick me up a scholarship for college. If not, I'll be a walk-on somewhere. Hopefully, I'll be the hardest one. I'm the hardest working one out there. And
that's right. Keep working hard. It'll make
sir.
a difference for you. All right, rooting for you for sure. Now, football. Cartier, tell us what position do you play and what do you enjoy the most on the football field?
I play outside linebacker, and I love hitting people and stopping plays. It's very fun doing that.
I want to see a whole bunch of that Friday night. Hitting people and stopping plays. Trey, what about you? What do you like to do? What position do you play and what do you like to do?
Well, I started out at corner beginning of the year. I got moved to free safety, and I've definitely liked it a lot more, being able to go downhill, hitting people. I love hitting people, and it's the best part of football.
All right, so guys, last week you had your first district game. We had another explosive win against the Troy Trojans, 49-21. How'd you guys feel about that game?
Well,
just in general, either one of you.
It was good. It was always nice to win, blow out someone.
We could have
done a lot better. We started out very slow.
Yeah, that was my next point. Maybe you looked a little tight, not you, but the whole team, a little tight early. We had a turnover. We had to punt. Troy scored a TD in there on their first possession. Were there any nerves from you guys or your teammates on the sideline or anything?
More shock.
Yeah.
We were more in shock and disappointed in ourselves that we let that happen.
I think your whole team responded well, quite frankly.
Yes.
I'm going to get into that with the coach here in a little bit. I've already discussed that with Coach in the pregame show. This is halftime. I'm getting my timing off. All right, Cartier, tell us something that you feel like you did really well or you did right in that game against Troy, and also something that you're going to work on to do better this week.
I feel like I did my pursuits right. When the ball was far away, I ran to the ball, got a tackle from those. I'm hoping to get an interception this game, at least one, but a whole bunch of tackles. That's what I'm looking for.
A whole bunch of tackles and a pick six, baby. I'd love to see that for you.
Yes, sir.
Trey, what about you? What did you do well, and what are you going to do better this week?
I felt better hitting this game. My coverage was a little bit off, so I need to work on that. Other than that, picks are always nice.
All right, so this week we've got our second district game of district play. But let me ask you this first. Trey, the new 4-day school week, is that helping the team to be better prepared or better rested on Friday nights?
I think it is, sir. It's that definitely not having to sit in school for 8 hours a day definitely helps a lot. Being able to go on that field and well rested and all of that.
It's way better. Yeah, everybody's going home and resting, hydrating,
eating.
Yeah, it's like when you have school on that day, it's just like, you know, you're very tired. You're just wanting to go lay down at home.
The mind's
really
at
don't
ease.
Yeah, not just physically, but mentally too, right?
Yeah, you really don't have that much time to go home and, you know, lay down, hydrate. You know, you just.
That's good. That's important. Rest, hydration, nutrition, very important for any athletic event. All right, this week we're on the road versus the Lorena Leopards. Cartier, what have you seen on film of their offense so far?
They're very quick. They're very quick with throwing the ball. They run the ball a lot, and you know, for the defense, I'm pretty sure we'll be good stopping them.
Trey, what have you seen on film?
Well, they're a solid team. They're linemen. They're big. They have a lot of big physical players, but they're well coached. Gonna be hard, but we got this.
Trey, what are your goals for the rest of the season?
Oh, get as far as we can. Go 1-0 every week. Get as far as we can in playoffs. Go win that state championship. I think we can do it.
It'll be the best feeling.
Yeah, Cartier, how about you? Your goals about the same, or?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go to the state championship.
1-0 every week is something I'm hearing every single week I do this. I think you all are being well coached in that area too.
It's a big motto.
Yes, sir.
You know what? You stay focused on Lorena. There's no question in my mind you can do it. So, all right, hey guys, rooting for the Bees, praying for no injuries out there. Cartier, anyone out there you want to give a shout out to?
My mom, my grandma, because they push me. They push me hard, and Coach Mullins, of course, because he make everything happen.
Mom and Grandma and Coach Mullins, those are great shout-outs. Trey, who do you want to give a shout-out to?
Definitely my mom. She's my rock, and all the coaching staff here at Academy, they're great. They've turned us around. We're doing well.
All right, thank you guys for your time. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Halftime show also sponsored by Johnson Brothers Ford. I want to thank our title sponsors, Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. We'll be back. First half stats from Jason Martinez coming up, then a few ads, and then we're going to see kickoff for the second half. Be right back.
Nothing goes with great sports like great food, and Green Sausage House in Zobsicville is the place that Central Texans go to get it. Whether it's a kolache or cinnamon roll for breakfast, a sausage burger for lunch, or some of their wide selection of meats and cheeses for dinner, Green's is sure to have something for everyone. Stop by and see them on Highway 53 in Zobsicville the next time you're in the area. Green Sausage House, a Central Texas tradition.
Titan Machine and Design has been providing quality work for over 15 years. Owned and operated by Ross and Sarah Schultz, Titan provides production and job shop machining. Whether you are a big corporation or an individual with a small project, Titan can help you. The shop features both CNC and manual equipment, so if you want it done right the first time, call Titan Machine and Design at 254-773-1110 or come visit them at 2507 West Adams Avenue in Temple.
Slip away to the islands with Bahama Bucks. From irresistibly delicious snow creations with over 91 gourmet flavors to extremely satisfying island smoothies, nobody serves the ultimate tropical indulgence like Bahama Bucks, the greatest snow on earth. Visit Bahama Bucks at 200 Commercial Drive in Harker Heights, Texas, and in Temple at 5709 West Adams Avenue. Owned and operated by Henry and Lisa Marshall and Greg and Pauline Mendoza. Flavor your life.
Hey, this is Chase Bowers from Temple Bible Church. I hope you're having a great time listening to high school football here in Central Texas. We would love for you to join us at TBC Sunday mornings 9:30 and 11 a.m. as we have worship, dive in the Word to grow in knowing Jesus together. You're always welcome at Temple Bible Church.
Sting 'em, bees! This is Chuck Luco, president of All County Surveying in Temple. We do land surveying work all over Bell County, and we are so proud of the Academy Bumblebee football team. Let's go to state, bees! Sting 'em, bees!
Trico Propane in Rogers has been servicing the commercial and residential propane needs of Central Texans for over 20 years. Trico is a family-owned company that can handle anything from site preparation and tank installation to a quick fill-up for your grill. And speaking of grills, Trico also carries a wide range of propane appliances, including grills, tankless water heaters, patio heaters, and fireplace logs. To learn more about their many products and services, log on to tricopropane.com or give them a call at 254-642-3885. Trico Propane, our family serving your family. When it comes to money matters, Daryl Glauser at Bar G Financial Services is the name you can trust for all of your financial needs. Located in Rogers, Texas, Daryl can guide you with sound investment counseling. At Bar G Financial Services, Daryl and his team will work hard to earn your business. For more information or to set up an appointment, give Daryl a call at 254-899-2237. Bar G Financial Services, we're committed to you. Daryl is a part of SmartVestor with the Dave Ramsey program. Securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Inc., a broker-dealer, member FINRA SIPC. Bar G Financial Services and Cambridge are not affiliated.
For a farmer, every year starts the same, with hope and a plan. Because you never know what each month will bring, but you can have someone by your side that knows the terrain. As the most experienced agricultural lender in Texas, Capital Farm Credit is a cooperative with loans designed to keep your crop or cattle operation operating on good days and the not-so-good days, because we're all in this together. And together, we're better. Find out why at CapitalFarmCredit.com. Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 493828.
Are you tired of sitting and waiting on your internet? If you're looking for super high-speed internet service at affordable prices, then call SOS Communications at 512-897-1860 to kick your internet into high gear. With unlimited downloads and no contracts required, you're sure to find an SOS plan that fits your commercial or residential needs. Locally owned and operated, SOS delivers the fastest speeds at the lowest price around, even if you live in the country. SOS Communications, delivering superb online service.
A good roof is a worthy investment, and the right roofing company can make all the difference. Black Hill Roofing provides residential and commercial roofing services for all types of roofs with honesty and professionalism. Black Hill Roofing is a preferred contractor for comprehensive roofing systems across Central Texas, and they will work with your insurance company to help things go smoothly. Customer satisfaction is their priority, and roof warranties are offered. Call today for your free inspection at 1-800-931-1962 or visit them online at blackhillroofing.com. Since 1947, McGuire Tire has been serving Central Texas. With locations in Belton and Temple, McGuire Tire can handle it all. From lawnmowers to commercial trucks, from agricultural tires to service trucks to minor mechanical work, McGuire Tire is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Located at 603 South First in Temple and 103 Lake Road in Belton, McGuire Tire can get you rolling again.
There's nothing like watching and supporting Central Texas athletics, and Johnson Brothers Ford is excited and proud once again to support all of our local teams. Johnson Brothers has been actively involved with Central Texas athletic programs for over 30 years, and we respect the amount of time, energy, and training it takes to be a champion. Johnson Brothers Ford wants to wish all of the Central Texas teams a successful season. Johnson Brothers Ford Lincoln, I-35 in Temple under the big American flag.
Welcome back to Academy Bees Football, brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. We are in the Johnson Brothers Ford halftime show. Lorena band now on the field. The Bumblebee band did their routine. 11:28 remaining in the halftime. Bees lead 24-21. Speaking of the scores, let's do some Bar G Financial scoreboard updates. Troy leads McGregor. I don't know if this is correct, but it says on my score thing 35-9. Let me double check that with our Bar G Financial scoreboard updates from the text. I did not see that big of a score, but yes it is. Troy leads McGregor 35-9. CTCS catching back up. They trail St. Dominic now 21-19. That's with 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. That's at 7 o'clock tea time. Second at 7 o'clock kickoff. Around the district. So we heard Troy and McGregor. So Franklin leads over Rockdale at halftime 18-3. Kind of a closer game than what I expected, but 18-3 in Franklin. Temple needing a win. They lead 18-14 over Pflugerville-Weiss, which I think Weiss is a pretty good team. Belton continuing their winning ways. Belton Tigers lead Elgin 38-3 in the third quarter. And at halftime, Lake Belton Broncos putting it all over Cleburne, 42-0. 10 minutes left in the halftime show. We're going to take a couple of more messages from our sponsors. Once again, this is the Johnson Brothers Ford halftime show. We'll be back in a few minutes to go over some first half stats, a bunch of them, a bunch of numbers anyway for both teams. And then we'll get ready for the second half kickoff here in Lorena. We'll be right back.
If you haven't had your auto insurance premiums reviewed in the last 2 years, it's time to call Winkler Insurance. With some of the lowest rates in Central Texas, we are saving customers hundreds of dollars. Winkler Insurance has proudly served Central Texas families since 2006. Call us for a quote on your home or auto policies at 771-5600 or visit our website at winklerinsurance.com. Honest, friendly, no nonsense. That's Winkler Insurance.
Hey, I'm Jackie, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken. It is golden brown, so juicy, so delicious. It's the perfect savory start to my day.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Start your day with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
Nothing goes with great sports like great food, and Green Sausage House in Zopsicville is the place that Central Texans go to get it. Whether it's a kolache or cinnamon roll for breakfast, a sausage burger for lunch, or some of their wide selection of meats and cheeses for dinner, Green's is sure to have something for everyone. Stop by and see them on Highway 53 in Zopsicville the next time you're in the area. Green Sausage House, a Central Texas tradition.
Titan Machine and Design has been providing quality work for over 15 years. Owned and operated by Ross and Sarah Schultz, Titan provides production and job shop machining. Whether you are a big corporation or an individual with a small project, Titan can help you. The shop features both CNC and manual equipment, so if you want it done right the first time, call Titan Machine and Design at 254-773-1110 or come visit them at 2507 West Adams Avenue in Temple.
Slip away to the islands with Bahama Bucks. From irresistibly delicious snow creations with over 91 gourmet flavors to extremely satisfying island smoothies, nobody serves the ultimate tropical indulgence like Bahama Bucks, the greatest snow on earth. Visit Bahama Bucks at 200 Commercial Drive in Harker Heights, Texas, and in Temple at 5709 West Adams Avenue. Owned and operated by Henry and Lisa Marshall and Greg and Pauline Mendoza. Flavor your life.
Welcome back to Academy Bees football, brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. We are summing up or finishing up, winding down the Johnson Brothers Ford halftime show. Feel like I need to take a breath. I know all the players and coaches probably taking a breath. Exciting racetrack kind of first half, and the stats will prove that. So let's talk about some Lorena stats first. So Lorena rushed the ball 14 times for 50 yards. So incredible job by our defense holding a run-heavy, typically strong running team of Lorena to only 50 yards in the first half, a 3.6-yard average. So really, really good job on run defense. However,
pass defense.
The quarterback, who is very talented, both with his legs and throwing the football, is 9 of 10.
Here it comes.
For 240 yards.
Wow. 9 completions for 240.
9 completions for 240.
So let's see, 240 divided by 9 is 26.6 yards per
27
completion.
yards a completion.
Wow.
And he has 3 touchdowns, one of 68, one of 59, and one of 43. So obviously they are a quick strike offense. And yes, have we kind of let them get behind us a couple times? But I mean, they're good, and they went similar to how we admonish Coach Mullins for good play calling and seeing things on film and making adjustments, running the same formation and running a different play out of it once we start to pick up on it. Lorena's done the same thing. And,
they have.
And like I said earlier, and we see it every Friday night, Saturday night, and on Sundays. Offenses are so good in design and skill that if you have players that can execute, and Lorena does, just like we do, then the points can and the yards will stack up. So Lorena has 290 total first half yards, 3 touchdowns for their 21 points, and no turnovers. For the Bees.
Yeah, no turnovers for either team, right?
No turnovers. For the Bees, we rushed the ball for 119 yards. We threw the ball for a 136, and not all of that was Casey Miraz. So we are at 255. So 290 and 255, already 545 yards of offense. So we're heading toward the 1,000-yard offense in one game, kind of total offense. Hopefully that won't be the case because we'll shut them down.
Yeah.
So some individual stats. Cavalli Neely running the ball 15 times for 74 yards, so averaging right at or just right under 4.9, so right under 5 yards a carry. Casey, our quarterback, ran the ball 6 times for 39 yards, 6.5-yard average. Zane Clark ran it twice for nothing. He had a loss of on that reverse. He lost 5 yards and then gained 5 on another play. Brian Grissom, 2 rushes for 7 yards. So once again, 119 on the ground for the Bees. Through the air, Casey is 6 of 11, and he was 6 of 7. And the last 4 throws were incompletions.
Oh, wow.
And then Zane Clark is 1 of 1 for 19 yards. And so Zane had that throwback to Casey on that big play there toward the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, and unfortunately Casey had a dropped touchdown pass, but it is what it is. That's part of the game.
Yeah, Vince Williams, speaking of touchdown pass, Vince Williams has 1 catch for 7 yards for a touchdown. Luke Tomasic, 2 good screen passes for 42 yards. Both of those got 20 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Mann with a big 48-yard touchdown, and then Zane Clark 2 catches for 20 yards, one of those being the last touchdown right there before the half. And then we had a 28-yard, is that correct? 28-yard field goal?
Correct.
As well so that makes up the 24 points for the Bees. So 2:44, both teams back out on the field. Lorena's warming up. The Bees have already done their warming up, and they're standing behind the big swole bee. And here come the Bees. And you hear the fans and the horn saluting our Bees, getting ready for the second half.
So the Bees will get the opening kickoff. They did win the toss, elected to defer. They successfully stopped Lorena on that first possession, so we will get the ball to start the second half. And Jason, I know it's the cliche in football, but man, momentum, getting a touchdown coming out of the locker room would just be hugely massive for this Academy team.
Well, I mean, we could score twice without Lorena, scoring because, we held them on that last kind of hurrah hook and lateral that they did. We kept it in front of us, and so they had a possession, but it was only a 17-second possession. I think is what was left in it when they got the ball. So technically, the Bees are having 2 consecutive possessions, and it sure be great, like you said, if we can get 2 touchdowns in a row there. And
they actually had it for 12 seconds, and they really moved the ball in that 12 seconds.
Well, we were also playing like a prevent, right?
Yeah,
But, if we do score here, which, we're going to have confidence that we can and should, but if we do score here, this will be the first more than 1 touchdown lead of the game.
For either team.
So be a great opportunity to do it and snatch the momentum of the second half.
So Academy's on the sideline. They have their kick return team kind of huddled around Coach Mullins, about the 35. Lorena's entire team just took the field out of their inflatable. They're all huddled up together near the 50. They're breaking that huddle now. About to send their kickoff team back onto the field, ready to start the third quarter, and the clock just went to 1 minute, is counting down to 55 seconds now. So I'm not.
This has been your Johnson Brothers Ford halftime show. We appreciate their support. Long-time Bell County Ford dealership there.
Oh yeah.
All right, they reset the clock to 12 minutes. Both teams now about to take the field for the Green Sausage House opening kickoff of the second half. We had a fireworks in the first half. I expect more in the second half.
Jason put his personal over-under in this game at 73.5. We're currently sitting on 45. So, Jason, you're looking pretty good. Let's just have the Bees be the one to run that up.
So we're at 45, and so we need to score 28 points.
Not a problem for me.
If we score 28 and they don't score any, that's 73.
So back deep for the Bees, we're going to have Javion White, Zane Clark, and good golly Cavalli Neely will be deep, but in the middle.
Yeah, it looks like we're coming out. You never want to be lazy about thinking they're going to kick it deep. So you want to keep everything in front of you here and don't give up any easy possession. Secure the ball and then let our offense take over.
So now that Lorena spreads out, Academy will spread out also. Lorena kicker has the ball teed up on the 40. He's ready to go. Play clock is running, so he's got the go-ahead to kick. He approaches the ball, and there's a very high kick towards the middle, caught by Zane Clark again about the 18. He's going to try to go to the right side, trying to find a hole. Cuts it back to the middle, and the ball came out.
Oh, my gosh, good job.
Ball came out, but Academy stayed on it about the 35-yard line. Wow, that was a little scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what happened. I don't know if he ran into his own player or somebody caught up from behind him. But that's going to be Elijah Levan, number 81.
Could have been a dagger there.
Oh, my gosh. Just a great job by Elijah being aware, just falling on the football. Bees have it at 36.
Academy all-county surveying first down, 1st and 10 at their own 36. This is the first possession of the second half. 3 receivers to the left. Single running back next to Miraz. Quick throw caught by, looks like Vince Williams. He's going to turn up field to the 40. He's going to get enough for an all-county surveying first down for the Bees.
Made a guy miss at about the 40. It was only going to be a gain of about 4. Made him miss, and it's going to be a gain of 10. So first down play of 10, and they are motioning first down. So all-county surveying first down, 10-yard gain from Miraz to Williams.
Exactly 10. He's out to the 46. And Coach Mullins is sending the same 3 receivers to the right. Tomasic will be a tight end on the left.
Yeah, so that's the adjustment. They've been running zone, and see, because we've been having 2 and 2, so they're going to have to commit another player out there. Otherwise, we're just going to beat them to death on that little short throw
Neely gets the fake handoff. Miraz looking to throws it out to the left, caught in the flats by Vince Williams. He's trying to break away from guys. He does a good job to only lose a yard or 2 on that tackle for loss.
We faked and pumped the same hitch, and we were going to go deep. Lorena did not bite. They stayed with the deep ones, and so we threw it out there after a delay. Got a little pressure on Casey, and that's going to be a loss of 2. So it is going to be a completion, but it's going to be a completion for a loss of 2 yards to Williams.
2nd and 12, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Miraz will get a snap, give it to Neely up the middle. He finds a bit of a crease to midfield. Breaks another tackle, dives forward to the Lorena 46-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, gain of 10 there, so great job making an adjustment. Making it 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable here. Inside Lorena territory at the 46. Big first down needed here.
Offensive line, let's get a big hole. Just pound it in there twice to get a first down. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Neely in the backfield. Miraz will give it to Neely again up the middle. He is going to plow forward to the 43-yard line. All-county surveying first down by good golly Cavalli Neely.
Yeah, just good patience there, making sure you find the hole and get through it. Needed 2, got 3. 1st and 10 Bees inside the 45 of Lorena at the 43. Clock running 10:06 in the 3rd quarter. Bees lead 24-21.
And we are on the move in the first possession of the second half. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Miraz in an empty backfield. He takes a snap. He's going to keep it run right up the middle. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage, spins away from a dude, and he does a good job just to get a yard or 2.
Yeah, they had a spy on him, just a straight quarterback draw there. And they had a linebacker, athletic linebacker number 2, who's their running back, was spying on Casey and was able to get him down after only a gain of 1. So be 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
We are going to send 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Casey Miraz in an empty backfield again. Play clock at 14 seconds. That's not a problem. We're at the line. Now we'll send Tomasic in motion, and he will set up on the right side. Casey gets a snap. He's going to keep it and run to his right again. Breaks a couple tackles. He's only going to gain another yard or 2, bringing up 3rd and long.
They made an adjustment there. Same thing. They had that same spy. Their running back, he's a great athlete, number 2. He's wherever Casey's going, he's going. So that's only going to be another gain of 1, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
45, Landon Stewart comes in the game. He's typically a second tight end when he comes in. And 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, clock running at 8:43. Academy leads 24-21, trying to keep the ball moving. First possession of the second half. 2 receivers to the left. Casey's under center. He's looking to throw quick. Busted play. He's going to have to tuck it and run. He's going to get no gain on the carry, 4th and long.
I don't know what happened
Bunch
there.
of Lorena Leopards right over him smack talking. I guess they're talking to their own teammate there.
I had no idea. Whatever happened there was a miscommunication.
It looked like it was supposed to be a quick throw to the left, and I think it was guarded.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't work, so no gain at all.
But you know what? It was not a pick six that he was through,
he ate
so
it. Yeah,
an experienced senior quarterback not throwing
4th
that
and
ball.
8, and I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Coach Mullins is letting clock run here. And now he's made a decision. They signal in something. And 2 receivers to the right.
Play clock's running down.
5 seconds on the play clock. Moraz in an empty backfield. He takes a snap and he's going to kick it. And he does. He gets drilled.
Yeah,
he ran right into the kicker.
He's not in a punting formation.
Okay, so the punt will go down to the 11-yard line. The fans are going crazy just like I was.
He's not in a punting formation.
And so that is a punt by the Bees, but Jason is telling us that's correct, no call.
No, he has to be in a clear punting formation to have protection as a punter. And he was in technically his regular shotgun. He didn't even back up to 10 yards. He was in his regular shotgun formation. And so he is not protected. He does not have the same level of protection.
So Lorena will have it 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line. Bees unable to score on the first possession coming out of the locker room. They're going to have 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. We need a big defensive stop on this series. Lorena quarterback's looking to throw. He's going to run to his right now, and he gets drilled at the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a yard. Who made that hit?
That's going to be Zane Clark.
Of course it is. That's a senior being a senior. Oh, he got maybe 2 yards on the keeper.
I think he got 2.
I was not aware of that you had to be in a clear punt formation to have that kind of protection. That's new information. I always learn something to you. 2 receivers wide to each side. They are stacked. So the quarterback for Lorena will take a snap. He's going to give it to the running back up the middle. No, he kept the ball. Now he's rolling out to his right. He's under pressure, and he is going to get tackled, maybe only gained a yard or 2. So good job by the defense. Going to put him into 3rd and relatively long. And the ball marker is not moving, so maybe no gain on that quarterback keeper. 3rd and 8. Ball is back on the Lorena 13-yard line. Now they got their diamond formation. I'm going to call it the dangerous diamond because they've done well. Diamond to the right, single receiver to the left, empty backfield for the quarterback. He will take a snap. He's looking to throw it. He's under pressure, had to throw it late. Oh, we had a missed tackle on the catch. The receiver's out to the 35-yard line. That's actually, we did a good job to wrap him up and not give up a huge play there. But somebody was rushing the quarterback and drilled him right as he threw the ball. So that quarterback knew that he took a shot there.
It's going to be still going to be a gain of about 17.
Out to the 35. 1st and 10, Lorena.
He's really good.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single running back behind the quarterback. Tight end is going to shift over to the left side.
It's going to be a false start.
False start against Lorena. That'll push him back 5 yards.
On the whole team other than the center. Yeah, quarterback just yelled at the center because like the whole team went, but the center didn't snap the ball. So that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity here. They've been moving the ball. We get them behind the chains here, 1st and 15. That's an opportunity for our defense to take advantage here, so let's do it.
We knew this was going to be a tough game, and it is a tough game for both teams. 1st and 15 now for Lorena. Running back in the backfield behind the quarterback. He'll take a snap, give it to that running back off to the right side. He finds too big of a hole to the 40.
Gosh.
He's off to the races, the 50, the 40, up the right sideline. That's a long touchdown run for the Lorena Leopards. Wow, another long striking play for Lorena to get the score.
70 yards. And he just went like right off the right tackle.
Yeah.
And I don't think he got touched. And once he made the corner, we weren't catching him. Another massive play. And Lorena retakes the lead.
And they sure do. So they're lined up for traditional PAT. Holders at the 10-yard line. There is A good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Lorena now leads 28-24. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. I would like to stay right here and tell you something about Jody Brazil with Magnolia Realty. Homeowners, have you asked yourself the question, I wonder how much my home is worth now? We can all agree that real estate market has been pretty wild the last couple of years and has left many wondering how much equity they have in their home or what they can do with it. At no charge to you, Jody Brazil is offering you a comprehensive equity review on your home. Knowing the current market value of your home will unlock the equity that you've earned and allow you to begin to pursue your family's goals, whether it's to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, buy an investment property, or build your forever home. With over 25 years of experience, Jody can help you as your trusted real estate advisor. Give Jody a call at 254-721-7364. Again, 254-721-7364 for Jody Brazil with Magnolia Realty. Lorena now leads 28-24 with 5:41 to play in the third quarter.
Lining up to receive the Green Sausage House kickoff. We came into this game thinking we were very similar to each other, a bunch of weapons on both sides, and that's what we're proving. Both teams have talented quarterbacks, talented running backs, some receivers, big play, good offensive calling. I don't think that if we're on the Lorena side of the ball field again that we punt. I just don't. I think punts are going to be. We need all the offensive plays we can get.
Clark Neely and White back for the Bees. There's a very short kick in the middle, fair catch signaled by Academy, and we're going to fall on the ball at the 34, 1st and 10 for the Bees.
Yeah, good job there, just making sure we secure it. I think that was Landon Stewart. Yeah, sophomore Landon Stewart there just kind of falling on it, securing that ball. Possession is really what's important. 1st and 10 Bees at the 34, and I think it's a critical response here from our offense needed.
Absolutely, down 4 points.
Once again, we moved the ball pretty effectively last drive, but it stalled out and we had to punt.
All County surveying 1st and 10. For two receivers to the left, single running back in the backfield next to Miraz. Clark in motion, give it to Neely. He's going to cut back to the right, hit at the line of scrimmage. He's trying to fall forward. I don't know if he gained anything on that, Jason.
They're loading the middle, so they've made an adjustment. They're loading the middle, and so we're going to have to adjust. They're sending some run blitzes up the middle, and the last 3 or 4 runs, both from Miraz and Neely, have not gained much at all, and that one didn't gain anything. So 2nd and 10 Bs, we're going to have to make an adjustment.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Neely in the backfield. Here's Tomasic in motion. He's going to set up on the left side. And we're going to fake the handoff to Neely. Miraz steps up. He throws it up the middle of the field. He's got a man open.
What a catch.
Midfield.
What a catch.
Is that
Josh
Vince Mann to the 5.
Is that Josh? No, that's Vince Williams.
I'm not sure.
That's
Vince Williams, long touchdown reception. Capital Farm Credit TD for the Academy Bumblebees.
What a catch. Well, first of all, what a throw. Great protection. And then all of a sudden, we got a big play in us. And so Bees go with a big play. I'm not even – they move so fast.
Number 5, Vince Williams.
What yard line were we on? It's going to be about a 70-yarder, I think.
The 34-yard line.
66-yard
line.
66-yard touchdown and a perfect throw and right on the fingertips. But Williams did a great job of securing it.
The Great Wall of Little River gave Casey Miraz time to be Mirazing, and Vince Williams was Mirazing.
66 yards. Wow. Like it.
So our seniors answered. Our seniors did not
And
fold.
we had to have an answer. We had to have an answer.
Lucas Sanderson to kick. There's a good snap, good hold. Sanderson gets the kick away. The kick is good. Academy now leads 31-28 with 4:52 to play in the third quarter. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Hey, this is Chase Bowers from Temple Bible Church. I hope you're having a great time listening to high school football here in Central Texas. We would love for you to join us at TBC Sunday mornings, 9:30 and 11 a.m. as we have worship, dive in the Word to grow in knowing Jesus together. You're always welcome at Temple Bible Church.
And Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by McGuire Tire and Black Hill Roofing System.
Oh, man.
Oh, I thought you had a scoreboard update. That's
I
okay.
do. See,
Academy 31, Lorena 28.
Bargy Financial Scoreboard Update. I'm not even doing anything, and I'm breathing hard. Bargy Financial Scoreboard Update. St. Dominic 28, CTCS 25. There's a close game there, too. They have 10 minutes to play in the game in the fourth quarter. 4:52 to play here. Bees lead 31-28, lining up for the Green Sausage House kickoff. Seems like we're doing a lot of kickoffs.
Yep. Jason, we expected a close one, and we expected a barn burner. We've got them both.
Yeah.
You know what? And as long as Academy wins, I'm okay with it, but I'm a little nervous right now.
I was going to say, I feel like Bob Euchre.
So is that who's that teeing up? Is that Sanderson again?
I believe so.
I need him to turn sideways so I can see his number.
Yeah,
Lucas Sanderson has it teed up on the 40. He's going to approach the ball. High short kick to his left. That's headed towards the side, and that's out of bounds. That'll be a penalty against Academy on the kickoff. What are the options now for Lorena?
They can take it from 5 yards from there, so they can take it at the 40.
Or kick again, right?
Or 5 yards and re-kick. And it looks like their offense is going to come out, so they're going to take the ball at the 40-yard line.
4:52 to play in the third quarter.
So that's not awful. I mean, we've been giving it to them about 35, so they could have made us re-kick, so it's kind of a blessing that they didn't.
If nothing else, let's just make them have a sustained drive and not give up the big plays.
Well, I mean, I think that's, we have to commit. I mean, they got a big line. I mean, they're skilled.
Yeah.
And so we're having to commit a lot. I mean, that last one was a run, right? So we're having to commit a lot to the line of scrimmage. And
First, there's two men shifting. They're first and 10 for Lorena at the 40. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quick throw out to the left, caught by number 5, and he's going to go to the 45 to midfield. He's up the field. A big gainer again for Lorena, left sideline. Tackled out of bounds about the 30-yard line, so about a 40-yard,
it's going to be
30-yard
30-yard play, exactly. I mean, and that's that same formation. They got 3 receivers out there. We only got 2 people out there. And so they throw it out there, and they got us outmanned and block us, and then before they know it, they've got a 30-yard gain.
So now first and 10 for Lorena at the Academy 30. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Running back in the backfield behind the quarterback. Lorena quarterback will get a snap, hand it off to that running back right side. He finds a hole, cuts it back towards the middle. He gets hit by a couple of bees down to about the 26-yard line, 4 yards on the carry.
Yeah, gain of 4. And honestly, when it first started, it looked like it was going to be a bigger gain than that. Their offensive line is getting a push. We are kind of getting eat up on there on the defensive line. They got some big, strong guys, but we got tackled down, 2nd and 6. We got to find a way to bow up.
So Lorena is looking to the sideline to get the play. 1 receiver to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Single running back in the backfield next to the quarterback. He will take a snap, dropping straight back. He's looking up the field, throws it out to the left, caught, and he is going to be tackled on the sideline about the 10-yard line. This might be a 1st and goal for Lorena.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 17 down to the 9, so it will be a 1st and goal. And that's hard to guard. He's got single coverage out there. He's got to guard him going deep. So he runs like he's going deep and cuts off his route after about a 17-yard little stop, and just a good throw and catch. We had good coverage, but it's really hard to stop that level of skill without getting pressure. The quarterback just standing there and throwing it.
Lorena 1st and goal at the 9, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back behind the quarterback. Quarterback will give it to that running back off the right side. He finds a bit of a crease down to about the 5 or 6 yard line.
Yeah, he's down to the 5, so it's going to be a gain of 4. Be 2nd and goal at the 5. And we're doing a good job of pursuit. But at the initial attack, at the line of scrimmage, Lorena is getting a decent push, and there we go. We're going to send a couple of more, or another large individual
big boy,
in there.
Caleb Quilty into the game, number 55. And what would you say, 2nd and goal about the 5.
Yep.
Clock about 3 minutes now left in the third quarter.
Okay, they got the quarterback is out, so they got this is
a wildcat formation. Direct snap to the running back. He's going to run to the left side, gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he'll gain a half a yard. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, good job there by the defense. We saw that coming. We shifted over there to where they had the tight end, that big tight end. We're kind of keying off of him. It looks like we got about a yard and a half. It's going to be about 3rd and goal from the 3.5. They're sending their skill players back in. Quarterback obviously coming back in.
So now we get a chance. We get time to sub, correct? So
yeah, we're going to sub. It looks like
Yeah, and the white hat is putting his fist out. That says hold him up, let us sub in, and we do. Play clock at 14 seconds. Lorena can have 2 receivers to the left.
I think we have to get penetration to the quarterback.
And 1 to the right. Running back deep behind the quarterback, gives that running back up the middle. He finds a bit of a hole, but he gets stopped at the 2. Big decision for Lorena now. Do they go for it or do they try a field goal?
It's at the 1. It's at the 1.
4th and goal at the 1.
So they gained 2. So it's 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line.
I would think they have to go for it, right?
Well, they're bringing in so they're going to go back. The quarterback's coming out. I mean, they're going to go back to that
big boy
wildcat formation. So I mean, there shouldn't be a whole lot of.
All right, we're subbing, so we're going to sub some big boys back in the game. Number 60, Jake Jones, going to be in their defensive line. And they are wildcat, one receiver way out to the left, but all stacked up around the ball. Direct snap to the running back. He's going to run to his right. He gets cut down.
Oh, my gosh, he got in.
He got hit in the backfield, and he flipped over the defense to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Zane Clark hits him about the 2 in the thigh, but didn't wrap up, and that just he's talented. He spun out of it, kept his balance, and fell into the end zone, and he was clearly in.
And Zane did a great job to fly in there and cut
Zane
him down.
got great penetration, and granted, Zane, I mean, he's a muscular big guy. You don't want to go high on him. And so Zane did the right thing, but it was just his talent and balance. He gets in. So they go in on 4th and 1 and score, and they take over the lead once again.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. So now Lorena will lead 35-31 with 1:24 to play in the third quarter. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Sting 'em, bees! This is Chuck Luco, president of All County Surveying in Temple. We do land surveying work all over Bell County, and we are so proud of the Academy Bumblebee football team. Let's go to state, bees. Sting 'em, bees.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Jason, this might come down to which team has the ball last.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't see punts happening in this second half. If you get close to midfield, I think you're going to go for it because both teams, it's very difficult for the defenses to stop the offenses. There's so many weapons on the field. The lines are good. The talent is good. The quarterbacks are smart and good. No turnovers. A very pretty clean game, just back and forth. And so you're right. So I think my over-under of 73, we may get there at third quarter. I should have went with 80.
1:24 to play in the third quarter. Lorena leads Academy 35-31. Academy about to receive a kickoff here. Lorena's got the ball teed up on the 40. Kicker will approach the ball. Short kick to the side, bounces at the 30. Picked up by Zane Clark. And
no, he's gone.
Javion,
you ain't catching
up
him.
the middle.
You ain't catching
he's
him.
Off to the right.
You ain't catching him.
30,
you ain't catching
20,
him.
The 10. A Capital Farm Credit touchdown run by Javion White on the kickoff return.
If you don't get him early, you ain't getting him at all. He's a state qualifier in the 200 meters, so he can fly, and it wasn't close.
The kicker maybe had a shot, but he just put one small move on him and off to the races. Yeah, so
that was quick and over.
All kinds of things happening in this game, Jason.
It's just nonstop. So that score took 10 seconds.
So Academy lining up for a PAT once again. Now we're going to take a commercial break again, but I think in the fourth quarter we just won't do any commercials at all.
We'll take a commercial next week.
There is a good snap, good hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. Academy regains the lead at 38-35 with 1:14 to play in the third quarter. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
Trico Propane in Rogers has been servicing the commercial and residential propane needs of Central Texans for over 20 years. Trico is a family-owned company that can handle anything from site preparation and tank installation to a quick fill-up for your grill. And speaking of grills, Trico also carries a wide range of propane appliances, including grills, tankless water heaters, patio heaters, and fireplace logs. To learn more about their many products and services, log on to tricopropane.com or give them a call at 254-642-3885. Trico Propane, our family serving your family.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Jason, I'll tell you what.
We might be here for breakfast.
This is a great game for schoolboysports.com to try out the new video feed in addition to the audio.
Unless they run out of airtime at 11, because this is going to be a long game if we're scoring every 10 seconds. By the way, what was my over and under again?
73.5.
What is the total right now on the scoreboard?
73.
I think over is probably going to win that bet.
Well, you know what? If there were no more scoring in this game and you were wrong, I'll take it.
That's right.
Academy leads 38-35 right now. All right, Lucas Anderson is going to tee the ball up on the 40. play has not been blown in.
Three
yet.
touchdowns
now
in 3
has.
minutes, by the way. 3 touchdowns in 3 clock minutes.
So the Bees are all spread out. Lorena's back to receive kickoff. Lucas Anderson approaching the ball. And there's a high short kick to the right. Fair catch signaled at the 35, caught by Lorena. That's a great kickoff right there as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're keeping them from returning it. I mean, there's so much talent on both sides of the ball, as evident with all the scoring we're having. Anytime there's no advance on any play is a win, and so that's a win for sure. Lorena takes over at the 35, still in the third quarter, 1:14 to play, and I hope they paid their electric bill and there's plenty of lights on the board because it's getting lit up.
I have a true super fan texting me that he wishes that great kicker Bundy were back to kick it on the end zone, but it is what it is. Lorena all spread out, 1st and 10 at the 35. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They're stacked up. Trying to draw us offside. We did not jump.
Discipline. I like it.
Play clock down to 7 seconds, and it looks like they're getting a change of play from the sideline. 3, 2, 1, and they just get the snap away. Fake a short pass, throw it up the right side.
Good job, Zane Clark, getting a hand in there.
Clark did a good job to break that up, incomplete pass.
So Zane is, what is Zane, 5'7"?
I don't know, but his heart is 6'6".
Well, he's given up almost a foot to that tight end and gets his arm in there. The tight end has his hands on the ball, and Zane does that defensive back rip down incompletion, knocked it out. 2nd and 10. Good job there by our senior.
2nd and 10 for Lorena at the 35. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back. Quarterback gives it to that running back off the right side. He finds too big of a hole once again.
Get him down.
Still on his feet. Broke multiple tackles.
Oh,
We're trying to drag him down from the backside, and we finally do, but he got a huge gainer down to about the 25,
you have to wrap
line.
him up. You can't just hit him. He's not going to go down. He is a very talented, has great balance. You got to get him down.
Another huge
Gain
strike for Lorena.
33.
They are quick to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 at the 27. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Give it to that same running back off the right side again. And this time we cut him down in the backfield. Zane Clark. Man, Zane is just a senior being a senior. That's a tackle for a loss of a yard or 2.
Yeah. You got to wrap him up. He's very patient. He finds the hole well, and he is strong.
I just want to say it because it's on my mind. From the home office in Escondido, California, Academy leads 38-35 with 27 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lorena, 2nd and 11, 3 receivers to the left. 2 men shifting around. Now they get set. Quarterback will take a snap. Quick throw out to his left. Caught. He's got blockers to the left side and breaks a couple tackles. That play is eating us up. Knocked out of bounds.
Eating us up.
About the 16 or 17. Going to bring up 3rd and very short.
Gain. So they lost a yard, so they gained 10 there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. That play is eating our lunch. It's going to be the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Academy leads 38-35, but Lorena is on the move. It'll be 3rd and short when we come back. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford.
When it comes to money matters, Daryl Glauser at Bar G Financial Services is the name you can trust for all of your financial needs. Located in Rogers, Texas, Daryl can guide you with sound investment counseling. At Bar G Financial Services, Daryl and his team will work hard to earn your business. For more information or to set up an appointment, give Daryl a call at 254-899-2237. Bar G Financial Services, we're committed to you. Daryl is a part of SmartVestor with the Dave Ramsey program. Securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Inc., a broker-dealer, member FINRA SIPC. Bar G Financial Services and Cambridge are not affiliated.
We want to thank our title sponsors, Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Jason, I'm just getting exhausted here. Academy leading 38-35, going to start the fourth quarter. Lorena on the move, 3rd and 1 at the Academy, 18-yard line.
As time continues to run out, and we got 12 minutes to play here, every single snap, every single possession becomes that much more critical. Just like right here, we have nobody guarding out. Okay. Whew.
2 receivers to each side, single running back in the backfield behind the quarterback. He'll take a snap, give it to that running back on the right side. He gets jumped on in the backfield, but drags him forward enough for a first down for Lorena about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, only needed a yard and got about 3 or 4. First down, Lorena inside the B15. They're at the 14.
So theoretically, they could get another first down without scoring.
Yep.
Let's have a turnover for Academy now.
Yeah, no turnover. It's going to be a great time for a turnover.
2 receivers wide to each side for Lorena. Single running back in the backfield. Quarterback will get a snap. Quick throw out to his left. Caught at the 15.
Braden Bass again.
He'll be hit.
Braden Bass got off the block.
Braden Bass did a great job. That's no gain on that tackle.
Braden Bass get around the block. They've been able to hold us on those blocks, but got around that one. And so it's going to be a completion. Oh, we got a holding. We had a penalty on Lorena as well, so we're going to back them up.
All righty.
That is the first penalty in a long time on either team.
Yeah, and I got to say, I've been saying all week how Lorena holds in every play. This has actually been a very clean game.
Clean game.
You know, so.
No, they've got a good line.
Yeah.
They've got a good line as well.
And overall, I think the officials have done a very good job. So
that's a good crew.
1st and 20 back to the Academy 24-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Lorena. Quarterback will take a snap. He's looking to his left. He's under a little bit of pressure, rolls out to his right.
He's fast.
And now he's going to turn the corner on the right, up the right sideline, goes out of bounds about the 16 or 17-yard line.
So he's going to gain about 7 of it back.
Going to bring up 2nd and long.
2nd and 13.
We're going to sub in some defensive linemen, fresh legs. Yes, 2nd and 13. Ball is spotted at the Academy 16-yard line.
And there are so many similarities between us and Lorena. Very similar teams.
Lorena looking to the sideline to get a play. 2 receivers wide to each side. They're stacked up on each side. Single running back in the backfield next to the quarterback. He will get the snap, looking to throw to his right. Now he's looking up the field under some pressure, throws up the right sideline to the end zone, overthrows everybody, incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down.
Woo! 3rd down and 13 at the 17. I would say big play, but that's an understatement.
Well, you got to figure they're going for it on 4th down in a game like this.
I don't know that they are. They've got a good kicker. I mean, if they don't gain any yards and it's 4th and 13, I think they set up for a field goal.
Well, let's focus on this 3rd down first, right? Before I shouldn't be prematurely.
I think they're going to throw. They're going to throw here. They don't have a stacked. They don't have a stacked formation, thankfully.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back next to the quarterback, and they are going to fake it to that running back.
We
bad throw behind the receiver.
It got tipped.
Ball got tipped.
Elijah Levan gets a slight tip on it coming out of the quarterback's hand, so it gets kind of flutters out there, and it is incomplete. So it is 4th and 13. We're about to see.
So with 11:15 to play in the 4th quarter, Academy leads 38-35. Lorena facing 4th down.
Massive play.
At the Academy 16.
I do not see a kicking tee coming in.
They do not send the kicker out. They're keeping their offense on the field, and they're looking to the sideline to get a play. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single running back in the backfield.
Get some pressure. Contain the quarterback.
No way they'll run. They got to throw the ball. Quarterback gets a snap. He's looking up the field. He's under pressure. Heaves up to the right side. You got a man out there.
No, they're not going to call that.
Pass.
They're not going to call that.
Lorena is furious that there's no flag.
No, they're not going to call that because they both had their hands on each other.
Objectively, they are both going for the ball, and I think that's a great call.
The Lorena coaches weren't complaining. It was the fans were.
Turnover on down, so that is a type of a turnover that we'll take, Jason.
Yeah, any stop in this game is an incredible stop with the offenses. With 11:11 to play, Bees with a 3-point lead and the football at our own 17. So if we ever had a sustained
now's
Cavalli and 7 yards here, 4 yards, 9 yards.
Great wall of Little River and good golly Cavalli. Now's the time to rise up. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Miraz will fake the handoff, quick throw. Caught by Zane Clark. He got a first down, not a first down. He got out to the 20.
Oh, my gosh, he fumbled.
The ball came out.
Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. He called it incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. Did we dodge a bullet there?
He called it incomplete.
I thought he caught it and turned.
He called it incomplete.
The officials are huddling. They're talking.
He called it incomplete.
They're surrounded by players. I think one man a catch and a fumble. Another official said incomplete. Let's see what they decide.
When in doubt, it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass. I think we dodged a bullet right there, but I'll take it.
I think we dodged a bullet, but I think it's the right call. As an official, I can just tell you from official schooling, if it's a bang-bang play, they'll tell you when in doubt, it's an incomplete pass. And so that's an incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 for the Bees at their own 17. So
the best incomplete pass we've had all night.
You got that right. It'd be good just to get away from our own end zone here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Neely in the backfield next to Mraz. Going to give it to Neely. He's trying to break out to the right side.
They're sending everybody.
And they are sending everybody. He's going to get.
We can't run it. I mean, like they've got 7 or 8.
He's going to lose a couple yards.
They got 7 or 8 people on the line of scrimmage. That's why we threw it on first down, is because they're loading up against the run. I mean, it's completely obvious. And if we lose 3, 3rd and 13 on our own 14, we've got to get away from our end zone here.
Yards here.
So, this is when you leave it in Casey's hands here. Let him make the decision. Don't force anything.
So Josh Mann and Vince Williams each are facing single coverage. Now they roll a safety over towards Vince Williams. Josh Mann single coverage on the right. Moran's going to get a snap, fakes the handoff. He's dropping straight back. He's got time. He's looking to launch it. Now he's going to roll to his right, and he's going to put the ball in the air towards the middle of the field. Nobody there. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, he's left-handed quarterback, so he's rolling right, so he can't get behind that ball to throw it enough. And he tried to get it down to about the 50-yard line where Tomasic was out on a route. He kind of had a delayed kind of go route. Falls incomplete, and the Bees are going to have to punt 4th and 13, our own 14. I know there's only about a 5-mile-an-hour south wind, but I wish we'd get a gust to about 50 right now.
Amen to that, brother. So Casey Mraz is the punter also. He's standing at his own 2. The Lorena return man standing exactly at midfield.
Boy, it goes back to that first down.
Good snap.
Incompletion.
Punt is away. A low line drive bouncing the right. It's going to bounce at midfield. Caught
and we have
at
nobody
the Lorena
on him.
46. He's going to run to his right to the 40, to the 35. Breaks the tackle.
We had nobody in
right
coverage.
Side of
Our
the
coverage
field.
team didn't even get downfield.
He gets knocked out of bounds at the Academy 10. So a huge return on that punt by Lorena.
Like we had, I don't like it. It was like we were practicing punting. For some reason, our coverage team, I mean, like he caught the ball at the 50 or around the 50.
Nobody was there.
And nobody was in 20 yards of him.
So, unfortunately, we were unable to get a first down and run any kind of clock. So now Lorena 1st and 10 at the Academy 11-yard line. Academy clinging to a 38-35 lead, but Lorena knocking on the door.
Yeah, they're at the 11.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single back. Going to hand it off to that back. He's going to go off the right side.
He's going to score.
He's going to find room, and he's in for Lorena. Touchdown.
Boy, that series of plays.
Are we getting a little tired here, Jason?
Those last 4 or 5 plays are not
our best.
Not our best, and not a good sign. Kind of a catch that was going to be a gain of about 5 or 6 or 7 yards on first down. Gets knocked out. And then we don't gain anything on next run. We actually lose 3 yards, have an incompletion that was short thrown, and then give up a big return and then a first down run of 11 for a touchdown.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. Lorena now leads 42-38 with 9:54 to play. Jason, still plenty of time on the clock.
I think your observation there is something very, very correct.
Are we starting to run out of gas?
I think we're running out of gas. Lorena, probably. I know it is. They don't play near as many people both ways, and so we play several players both ways. And we do for the first time this year. We've been the ones that have been wearing the other team down, and the last several plays we've looked a little fatigued. So. Whatever we can do on the sideline, get a second wind. We need a big play. We need some momentum here to get some juices flowing. Maybe another big kickoff return here, but something just to get it going because right now Lorena's definitely got the momentum, and there's less than 10 minutes to play in this ball game.
And the Bees' body language is a little bit that they're out of gas, and so I just want to say, guys, this is why you do all that lifting. This is why you do all that running. This is why you get a good night's sleep. Now's the time you got to dig deep and pull it out for the Academy Bumblebees. So Lorena will tee the ball up on the 40, and he looks like
he's got lining up for an onside kick.
He's angling it. Looking like.
He's got it in front of the tee. It is on the ground. He is kicking an onside kick. He's kicking an onside kick.
Yeah, some of our coaches are shouting on our up guys that very thing. That's what he is showing right now, and he does a little blooper down to the right.
Get the ball.
The ball was out.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we just watched it. We didn't necessarily jump on it. Lorena's saying that they got the ball. And Coach Mullins is trying to say Lorena touched it before it went 10, but I think it went 11 before somebody jumped on it.
Lorena's ball.
Lorena's ball at the Academy 49, 48-yard line.
How did we not – we should have called a timeout if we weren't going to – I mean, the kicker clearly put the ball
he did.
in front of the tee to be an onside kick, and we watched it roll by us, and Lorena jumps on it. Now, there is a penalty on the sideline. There's going to be sideline interference, so I think it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, but still not good.
So it's going to be a warning.
So they're going to spot the ball at the Academy 47, it looks like. Lorena 1st and 10. If there ever was a time the B defense needed to rise up and sting them, get a big turnover, this is it.
No. I don't.
They are marked. No, they're not marking over there. The Academy 46.
It was a sideline warning. The first infraction is not marked off.
So Lorena has their diamond formation to the left, 1st and 10 at the Academy 46. And the officials have some confusion. And one of the side judges is going to come talk to the white hat. What was that about, Jason? Do you know?
I don't know.
Coach Mullins is not happy with the sideline official here. Diamond formation for Lorena. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield for the quarterback. I think this is going to be
They're going to go. No,
keeper.
they're going deep. They're going deep.
He's dropping back. He throws it up the right sideline. Got a man out there. It is caught, and he's out of bounds at the 20. So a big pass completion for Lorena. You're correct, Jason Martinez.
26. I mean, they smell blood in the water. They smell blood, and they're taking advantage of it.
To the Academy 21-yard line. Lorena has got all the momentum.
I bet they run the same play.
42-38 with 9:40 to play in the ball game. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback will take a snap, give it to the running back off the right side. He finds another hole to the 15. He's down to the 10, dragging people forward. That's going to be 1st and goal. I'm not quite sure where they're going to spot the ball, but a good run there for Lorena.
And down at looks like the 8-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 14. And we are in dire straits.
Yes, we are. Lorena on the move. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback gets a snap, gives it to the running back. We got a flag.
It doesn't matter. We can't tackle him with 12 people.
He went right up the middle for a Lorena touchdown. The flag is because our defender did not run off the field in time. I think Coach Mullins is upset we didn't have appropriate substitution time.
Well, the offense didn't substitute.
Oh, well, there you have it then. So Lorena late in this game snatching momentum away, and the Bees now trail by 10 with a PAT to follow. The Academy sideline has just become silenced, unfortunately. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. Lorena now leads Academy 49-38 with 9:17 to play in the ball game.
Man, how quickly things can go awry.
Sure enough.
So there's 9:17 to play in the game. So 9:17. And let me look back.
We have smashed through the over/under of 73.5 that you predicted.
So we lead 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago,
yep.
a little over 3 minutes ago, a little under 4 minutes of clock time, we had the lead, and now we're down 11.
You know, the coaches,
that onside kick.
Well, the coaches up in the booth are right next to us. I wonder if we should open the door and start screaming onside kick.
Well, no, I mean, like, we started shifting over there, but it was like we weren't worried about it. But it was clear they're going to kick it that direction. We should have put 8 people over there. But what's done is done. We have to respond, and at some point we got to get a stop. It looks like he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to do the same thing again. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, they're showing the same thing. The ball's set up exactly the same way. Now our guys are pointing that direction and moving guys up here. And the ball is on the ground, leaning up against the tee. They're showing onside kick to their right, and sure enough, another dribbler. Now it's high up in the air, caught by the Bees. And somebody's up the left sideline. Caught the onside kick. He's up the left sideline before he's pushed out of bounds, so that backfired on Lorena. Good return. Who got that? Is that Zane?
That's Zane Clark. He's going to be down at the 25, I believe, is where they're going to have him marked.
So just heavyweight fighters slugging each other back and forth. The senior Zane Clark giving it his all. 9-10 to play in the fourth quarter. Academy trailing by 11. Have it 1st and 10 at the Lorena 25-yard line.
And I think we strike quick here. I think we go at the end zone right here. Get some momentum back, because get a little juice back, because right now we're kind of
flat.
That's right. Flat's a good word.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Marat's going to give it to Neely. He's trying to find the hole. Bulls forward for 5 yards on a tough run there.
Once again, they're just stuff in the middle. I mean, they're stuff in the middle. I mean, we've been living that way for three games. We got 3. But, I mean, when they're throwing haymakers of 40 yards a play.
We have a timeout on the field or an injury?
There's an injury for Lorena. He's walking off, but he's going to have – well, no, he's down.
Injury timeout on the field. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
For a farmer, every year starts the same, with hope and a plan. Because you never know what each month will bring, but you can have someone by your side that knows the terrain. As the most experienced agricultural lender in Texas, Capital Farm Credit is a cooperative with loans designed to keep your crop or cattle operation operating on good days and the not-so-good days, because we're all in this together. And together, we're better. Find out why at CapitalFarmCredit.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 4938828.
Academy football brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. The injured Lorena player was able to walk off the field under his own power. 2nd and 7 for Academy at the Lorena 21-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield on either side of Miraz.
Oh, my God.
Snap over his head. He wasn't ready for it. He has to retreat back to the 40. Ball's on the ground still.
Lorena got it.
And Lorena got it. My goodness me. Casey Miraz was looking to the sideline for instructions. The snap hit him in the face mask over his head. Way back to the Academy 44-yard line. Casey was not able to scoop it up, and Lorena falls on the ball. That was a killer, Jason Martinez.
Mental focus. Mental focus when you're fatigued. When you're fatigued, you make mental mistakes, and I think we are fatigued. We've given a great effort, and we've been in this ball game, and we're still in it. But it's kind of water falling on us right now, snowballing on us. And if we don't get a stop here.
That's the first turnover of the game, wasn't it?
Yep.
1st and 10 for Lorena at the Academy 43. Agreed. We have to have a stop now. 2 receivers to the right, to the left, 1 to the right. We're selling out as though we're going to go stop the run.
Yeah, we have to take risk. I mean,
was there a flag on the
play?
play?
That false start. Their right tackle kind of flinched a little bit, and so they got a false start.
So that'll push him back 1st and 15.
I think they're going to give us a little bit of number 2 here. They're going to do a little ball control.
The running back's number is number 2, just so you know. They gave it to number 2, and he's going to cut it back to the middle. He gets dragged down from behind, close to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up 2nd and 10.
I don't think it's a face mask. I think they're going to call a horse collar tackle on us.
The flag came out there?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And our coaches aren't complaining, so it must have been obvious.
That's going to mark off 15 yards for Lorena against Academy.
And just every single thing that can be going against us right now is doing it.
So that takes it down to the Academy 42-yard line. Lorena 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single running back in the backfield. Quarterback will take a snap, give it to that running back. He's trying to bounce out to the right. Somebody jumps on his back and tackles him after he gained a yard.
Tyler Burnett. Good job kind of just coming up and making a play. No gain.
Second and 10 at the 42. I'm sorry.
No.
Clock is running at 8 minutes to play in the ball game now. Lorena leads Academy 49-38.
We need a massive play from our defense.
We need
a turnover. We need a big sack. We need a massive play from our defense here.
We need an offensive score plus a score in some other fashion. 1 receiver to each side. Here's a man in motion for Lorena. They're going to fake it to the motion man. Quarterback keeps it around the right side. He's got some green. He's breaking tackles inside the 30 down to about the 21, 22-yard line. Big first down there run for the Lorena Leopards.
Gain of 21 down to the 21. He's smooth, too. I mean, like he has long legs, and when he gets them running, he's a smooth runner and picks up blocks well. And that was just a good read, and he took it and went off to the other side. They faked a kind of a reverse there.
1st and 10 at the 21. Going to give it to that running back off to the right side. He will try to turn the corner, and he does for just a yard or two. We've got an academy player on the ground. That's just somebody a little slow to get up. I think that's fatigue again.
Yeah, there's been a lot of plays played in this ball game.
Yeah. So academy sends two guys.
Gain of about 2, I think.
On the field.
It'll be 2nd and 8. And
2, 3, 4, 5,
we've
6,
got to
7,
have a stop.
8.
If we don't,
here comes the second guy off the field. 2nd and 8 for Lorena at the 19. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback will take a snap, give it to the running back off the right side, finds a hole, dragging people forward down inside the 10.
It's going to be a first down, 1st and goal at the 9. So he needed 8, and it got about 10.
Lorena leading by 11, and they're knocking on the door for more. So we said the team that wins probably going to have to put up at least 40, and Lorena's leading 49-38.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're fully running clock now, taking their time to get the play from the sideline. Don't blame them at all.
No, that's what they should do. I mean, they run it down inside 5 seconds on the play clock. I mean, the worst thing they can do is give us the ball back because they know we can score. But
they're all spread out. Going to give it to a motion man around the right side. He cuts it back to the middle, gets down to the 5-yard line, bringing up 2nd and goal.
I'm actually going to be marking him at the 4. So a gain of 5.
Elijah Levon coming in the game.
Second down and goal at the 4, and we need a miracle.
Yes, we do.
We need a bad snap that we pick up and take it the distance. That'd be great.
Pick 6 would be nice also.
I don't think they're going to throw it.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back is going to get the handoff going around the right side, and he is in for another Lorena Leopard touchdown. And so Lorena is starting to really significantly pull away from the Bees. Up by 17 with a PAT to follow. Got to hand it, Lorena. They've played extremely well, and they're a good team.
I think we know that we have some great skill, but we've talked about our lack of depth in a little bit, and I just think fatigue is playing an enormous role here.
I think we just ran out of gas in the 4th quarter. PAT, low snap, but he got the ball down on the hole. The kick is up. The kick is good. So Lorena now leads 56-38 with 5:39 to play in the ball game. We'll go to an ad. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
You tired of sitting and waiting on your internet? If you're looking for super high-speed internet service at affordable prices, then call SOS Communications at 512-897-1860 to kick your internet into high gear. With unlimited downloads and no contracts required, you're sure to find an SOS plan that fits your commercial or residential needs. Locally owned and operated, SOS delivers the fastest speeds at the lowest price around, even if you live in the country. SOS Communications, delivering superb online service.
Academy Bumblebee football brought to you by Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. With 5:39 to play in the ball game, Lorena leads Academy 56-38. And Jason, as we were saying, it looks like Academy just ran out of gas in the 4th quarter. I hate to say that, but it looks that way.
Yeah, I just think that Lorena has some more depth. Obviously that they're skill players. I don't know that any of them are going both ways, and we have several of ours that that play every play.
Yep.
I mean, much just offense, defense. They do kick returns and other things as well, and they're good. Lorena is very well coached. Their scheme is good. Their adjustments in the second half have been great.
We're sending a hands team out there. Tyler Burnett and Casey Miraz.
I think they're going to kick the same thing.
Neely up there close. Stewart up there close.
No, he put it on the tee this
time. Now he put it on the tee. So Coach Mullins is saying stay out there. Then onside type return. Don't get fooled. So it looked they might kick it away here. And they do. Well, kind of high, caught at the 32 by Academy. We're trying to go up the middle, get a couple of yards, tackled about the 42-yard line, 1st and 10 for Academy with 5:36 to play in the ball game.
Well, we got to, it's one of those things right here to where we're down 18, so 3 scores.
With 5.5 to play.
With 5.5 to play, we either have to score almost immediately.
So,
looks like we got some confusion on.
Yeah, Neely seems disappointed to come out of the game. 2 receivers wide to each side. Mraz in an empty backfield, 1st and 10 at the 42. Mraz dropping straight back, throws a quick one to the right.
Good catch.
Caught by Clark. He's going to go right down at the 48.
So we're going to be in a 2-minute offense here. Just kind of get up and move it quick.
So 2nd and 5 about. Same formation with receivers all spread out. Empty backfield. Mraz looking to throw a quick throw to his left. Caught across midfield. Going to be about 3rd and 1.
Short, yeah.
So I think you're right, going to the hurry up, no huddle. 3rd and 1 at the Lorena 48-yard line. Clock is running inside of 5 minutes now. 2 receivers to each side, empty backfield for Mraz, and he's going to keep it, run up the middle, 45 to the 40, still on his
Hold
feet.
the ball.
Tackle from behind down to the Lorena 38, so that's an all-county surveying first down run by Casey Mraz.
So it's going to be down to the 38 he was at. We were at the. That's going to be a gain of 9 on the ground there. Get the chains moving.
And what's going on here? Clock is running, but Stewart has to fall down on the ground. He's looked like an ankle got turned up or something. He's in discomfort
he was trying to limp off, and obviously our coaches tell him that if you hurt, you go down because otherwise it's taking up play clock, it's taking up game clock, and he wanted to fight his way off, but yeah, he got something lower leg.
So we have an injury timeout on the field. 45, Landon Stewart. Maybe a cramp or a sprained ankle, who knows? I'm guessing completely.
Yeah.
But Academy down 3 scores with 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the Lorena 38-yard line. We need a couple of quick scores.
And just a little update here. Landon Stewart is in because Tomasik's on the bench over here being tended to. Hopefully he's okay. But we're a very good football team, and obviously had a great season so far. But we know that our district is strong, and Lorena winning at Cameron last week was impressive. And we were here in the ball game, and we need to score right here. I would say within the next 30 seconds, if we're going to have any opportunity to come back in this ball game, we got to score in a hurry.
We're going to send 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Neely in the backfield next to Mraz. Mraz will snap, give it to Neely up the middle, and he gets hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for 2 or 3 yards on the carry. So we talked about no turnovers, but when they happened, unfortunately, they were against the Bees and really hurt.
And not just a turnover. That onside kick was just basically a turnover, right? I mean, that was really a killer. That was
a dagger.
Really a killer. RG Financial Scoreboard update: Troy 49, McGregor 23. 5 minutes to play in the ball game.
2nd and 7 for Academy at the Lorena 35. 3 receivers to the left. Casey Mraz takes a snap, dropping straight back, screen up the middle.
They read it.
Neely gets tackled immediately. He's going to lose a yard or 2. They did a great job to cover that up. Clock is running at 3.5 minutes now. Going to be 3rd and about 7 or 8. Ball's at the Lorena 36-yard line.
And honestly, I think Coach Mullins is like, we're fatigued. We don't need any injuries. We still have a very positive year ahead of us. So I think that's why we're not in a big hurry.
Casey Mraz is going to take a snap, dropping straight back. He's got some time. He's going to step up in the pocket, throws it late across the middle, down to the 26-yard line. Who caught that ball? 22, Javion White, I believe that
Javion
is.
White. Mm-hmm.
All County surveying first down for the Bees.
It's going to be his second catch of the night.
1st and 10 down to the Lorena 23-yard line. We're all spread out once again. Casey Miraz in the pocket. Takes a snap, dropping straight back, looking up the field. He's looking. We've got plenty of time here. Now he's going to throw it to the middle of the field. Caught about the 10-yard line. Zane Clark trying to get extra yards. He's going to go down about the 10 or the 11.
It's going to be a gain of 11.
So that's another all-county surveying first down for the Bees. Clock stopped at 2:27. Now it's running again once the ball is spotted. And Academy trailing 56-38, so clock is not our friend at this moment. Mathematically does not look good. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Down 3 scores, getting down to 2 minutes left in the ballgame. Somebody called timeout.
Timeout, Lorena.
Timeout, Lorena. So schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Be right back.
A good roof is a worthy investment, and the right roofing company can make all the difference.
I think Lorena DBs just did a good job covering up our guys.
Yep. Yeah, we're tired, and we have reason to be. I mean, our guys play a lot of plays. It's been a lot of yards gained in this ball game.
2 receivers to each side. Casey Miraz in the shotgun. He takes a snap, dropping straight back. He's going to step up, throw it to the right in the end zone. Oh, through the hands of Vince Williams, incomplete pass.
I actually think the defensive back got a hand on it, which is why it got deflected. I think the defensive back played a really good play there, get his hand on it right before it got to Williams. So that incompletion will bring up 3rd down and 14 from the 15. So we got to get to the 1. We can get a first down before we score.
Game clock at 1:33. So 2 receivers to each side for the Bees. Neely in the backfield next to Miraz. He will take a snap, dropping straight back, looking, throws it to the end zone in the middle, intercepted about the 2-yard line, brought out to about the 5. So that turnover will be a final dagger for the Bees. So Lorena will have it 1st and 10 at the Academy 5-yard line.
Yeah, as a running back, he plays linebacker, and he got back into his zone. Some late flag here.
1:28 in the game. Excuse me, it's at the Lorena 5.
Yeah, it's fixing to be at the Lorena 2.5.
They called a celebration penalty or something?
I think somebody took his helmet off and said something, because I saw somebody without their helmet on. And so it's going to be just a half the distance, so it's only a 2.5-yard penalty. But unsportsmanlike after the play, but the interception is going to count. So Lorena takes over possession with 1:28 to play. Lorena leads 56-38. And you assume that they're just going to salt the clock away here. I don't, even though I do believe we have timeouts. We've got 3 timeouts, all 3 of them.
I can't imagine we would use them, though.
I don't think we're going to use them. Matter of fact, I think Lorena may just take a knee.
Yeah, quarterback's under center.
I don't even know if he's the quarterback.
the running back takes the snap in the end zone. He's got to run it out. He's out to the 15, the 20. He's off to the races up the right sideline. And he is maybe going to get run down by Braden Bass, and he does, down to the Academy 26-yard line. So just a massive run there for Lorena in a Wildcat formation.
So they were at the 2, and they're now going to be at the
Academy 26.
26. Wow.
So
72-yard run.
So 1st and 10 for Lorena at the Academy 26 with 1:13. The clock is running at 1:10. Surely you got to think they're going to take a knee now. Not that I need to tell them what to do, but
I don't think they are.
And they're all spread out. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback will get a snap, gives it to the running back up the middle. This looks like a sub running back, and he's going to get down to about the 22-yard line or so. And clock is running at 40 seconds left in the ball game. Play clock at 30 seconds. So they'll have to snap the ball at least one more time. Lorena leading 56-38. And play clock at 15 seconds. They're
going to take a knee.
Yeah, now they're in a victory formation for sure, with the running back deep, quarterback in a shotgun, surrounded by running backs. He gets a snap, and he will take a knee. That will be the last play of the ball game. Lorena will defeat Academy 56-38. Schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. We want to thank our title sponsors, Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Be back in a minute.
Since 1947, McGuire Tire has been serving Central Texas. With locations in Belton and Temple, McGuire Tire can handle it all. From lawnmowers to commercial trucks, from agricultural tires to service trucks to minor mechanical work, McGuire Tire is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Located at 603 South 1st in Temple and 103 Lake Road in Belton, McGuire Tire can get you rolling again.
Post-game show brought to you by Johnson Brothers Ford on schoolboysports.com. Jason, Lorena is a really, really great team. They played really, really well, especially in the fourth quarter. They win the game 56-38. Academy is still a great team also.
Right.
Dropped to 5-1 on the season, but still we did a great thing, just didn't do enough great things to overcome Lorena.
I mean, Lorena won a state championship a couple years ago. I mean, this is a winning program, a winning football team, a well-coached, very sound, blocking and decision-making. I mean, like you said, it was a clean game, not a lot of penalties, turnovers. Lorena didn't turn the ball over, and they just really, in the second half, took control, especially in the fourth quarter. They made a run with three scores within a couple of minutes. They got the onside kick, and it just unfortunately snowballed for us in a bad way. And it's going to be a tough pill to swallow. We've been really, I think, maybe the last 2 or 3 times we've been here. I know we've been in the lead, I think, at halftime. I know the last time we were here 2 years ago, we were in the lead at halftime, and we outplayed them in the first half, clearly.
Yep.
And a similar thing happened. It wasn't to this level with this amount of scoring, but
halftime adjustments are a big part of football, aren't they?
And they started stuffing our run up the middle, whether it was being Neely or Miraz, and we couldn't stop them. I mean, it really came down to that. Defensively, when we didn't score on the opening drive, because we could have taken we talked about it, we could have taken a more than one score lead because we scored right before the half. And when we couldn't capitalize on that first drive and we had to punt from inside their territory, so we were punting from about the 40. From then on, we did not re-grasp the momentum at any point.
All right, schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford. Thank our title sponsors, Black Hill Roofing Systems and McGuire Tire. Last word of the night, we'll go to Jason Martinez. Oh, there are stats, but you're going to have to read them in the paper tomorrow.
That's right.
Last word of the night to Jason Martinez.
All right, just want to encourage the boys. Definitely came in here with a lot of momentum. But this is a great district, and Lorena is a great team, and it does not mean that we still can't be extremely successful. So didn't see any big injuries, so let's hope that we can recover and come back and beat Cameron at home next week at John Glover.
We want to thank you for listening to tonight's game on schoolboysports.com. Follow your favorite teams all season long on the home of Central Texas high school sports, schoolboysports.com, powered by Johnson Brothers Ford.